All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. I hope everyone is doing quite well. I'm gonna run through my tests real quick, and then I'm gonna shill a couple things, and then we're gonna get on with our regularly scheduled program. So, real quick, first check YouTube. I hope everyone is doing well. I've made some changes to the Discord just ever so slightly, but nothing too drastic. I think it's more fun stuff than not. Like, at least for now, I've made the ability to have links and stuff like that. We're back to streaming on TikTok, which is absolutely huge. For some reason, it just it seems like TikTok does everything in its power to either get creators to not stream on their platform or to just use solely TikTok Live and nothing else. So every now and then it just also here back on TikTok Inception, it's just for some reason it decides to wig out, and then you have streaming access one moment and then the next moment you don't. So I don't know why, it just happens. Okay, now checking Twitch. All right, and then last but not least, Kick. And then today we're going to be streaming more Fate Grand Order, and then tomorrow will be Reverse 1999. I will say overall for the stream I did one thing different in the streaming software, and I use OBS, so it might be different depending on which creator you watch. But it there's an encoding setting, and I lowered it to point instead of P5 preset, I put it to point P4. So we'll see how well that does. Okay, and then checking Kick. Okay, sweet, that is good. So now, give me one more second. It seems everything is looking great. So first, we're gonna test something real quick, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes. Okay, well actually, Haru, that's perfect that you linked that, because that's exactly what I wanted to test. Okay. So, first we're just going to do a test to see if this loads well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Today,
this is a tier list. Normally what happens when I play a video is it lags, so we're just going to mute this guy. No offense, we're going to skip around and just watch some of the video, fast forward. Also, I don't know if anyone uses Firefox, but it does have a setting that it enabled for some reason where when I fast forwarded, it would come up with an AI description display. So you can turn that off, thankfully. And it seems like actually the video is working, which is very surprising. Normally it doesn't happen that fast. So this is already a good sign. So if you notice a stream dip, let me know. But I'm hoping that it won't happen. So first thing is I'm going to show just a tad. So I did open a YouTube tier system or a membership system. So it's just 4 tiers for right now, a $1 tier. And then I made it the lowest to get emotes and stuff like that and loyalty badges. And then the rest is just, if you want to support me, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not expecting any from anyone. But if you want emotes on YouTube, unfortunately, you'll have to pay $1. I wish I could make it free, and then these are the loyalty badges that you get. I kind of wanted to go for a gacha system where it's lower quality at first, and then it goes higher and higher the longer you're subscribed. I'm also going to turn on Fate background music. Okay, so hopefully that's coming through. It's a little loud on my end, I apologize. So then there's that. Next is now going to be the Discord itself that I'm going to plug and show and just show off real quick. So additions I made since yesterday. Hello, welcome Red. Is I added bots to it. Originally I just had the Sapphire bot, and then hello Holly as well. But now I have a bot called Karuta and then Waifu Game, which if you go into this gacha section that I made, it's gacha that you can actually play within the game. Yes, and then Carlbot as well. So 2 different gachas you can play. I kind of tested it out. I didn't have a lot of time, but I did mess with it a little bit. Next is what I added is the roll section, which is why we have Carlbot, the next one. And for right now, it's just for Limbus Company, Reverse 1999, Epic 7, Uma Musume, the Discord gacha games, Fate Grand Order, and Blue Archive. So it's just something a little extra that I thought would be nice. Stream insights from yesterday, you guys absolutely were amazing. Yes, definitely with the turtle. I think that's it for the Discord. So if you guys are interested, it is in the description. I'm gonna close it for now because it takes up resources. And then next is now on Twitch, and Kick, if you're on Kick as well. We now have access to at least the first 5 emotes that I put in. So they all popped up here. I can't really give an in-depth too much on each because I can't load up it. Or actually, wait, give me one quick second. I can load up the exact emotes of what they would look like on a big screen. And again, these are kind of, at least as of right now, a combination of Uma Musume, like the font stuff, and then just manga panels from Mr. Macho, my classmate. Sweet. How to Treat a Lady Night Right. And I think those are the 2 I used. Oh no, and then what do you call this trash? So this is what it looks like bigger. I wasn't sure if I wanted to just do the base emote, but for now we're just adding the little image or a little bit extra because I thought that would be a little bit better. And then this is both on Kick and Twitch, everyone will have access to. And then unfortunately for YouTube, it's $1, which it is what it is. They should allow creators to give it for free. And maybe the chat might be faster since I lowered the quality of the stream, but I'm not sure. I wonder if we can test that out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, still the same exact delay. So some things never change. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Well, on TikTok, I don't think you even get access to emotes, unfortunately. And then I did try to purchase the Saints Quartz. That's why you always go to Twitch. That is true. That is a very good point. And it wouldn't accept my credit card, so I put in my PayPal, and then now it's taking time for it to register. So probably by next week, I will be buying the $12 pass or whatever. If the game doesn't crash. Well, we're getting out of the way now before the end of the night, I guess. Maybe it really doesn't want me to buy it. I might just have to do it on my phone, download. Well, no, because I'd have to. Fate doesn't do the combined. What's it called? I'd have to transfer this account, log out of it, get a new code, and then transfer back. So I'll just have to figure it out on the computer somehow. But we'll probably be doing that next week. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's it for like the things I wanted to at least showcase and talk about. At least we get our dailies now. Yeah, it's kind of a hassle, but honestly, if it keeps crashing like this, might as well, I guess, you know? Might as well. And I think, even though I'm not going to summon yet, we do have enough for maybe 2 summons. But again, I think all the servants are the same from yesterday, pretty much. I do find it a little coincidental that for some reason John is back up once we finished it, so that is a little funny. Yeah, but I have 8 days to figure that out, so if I don't figure it out within the 8 days, it's on me. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna jump right into it too. It is a funny coincidence. The current banners are servants related to the new evocation units. Ah, okay. Which I was looking and they did add a couple. We have to go shop for that to see. If I remember correctly, Altera wasn't there before, but I could be complete. No, I'm in the wrong section. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, I don't think Israel was there last time. I could be wrong, but I don't remember Chloe or Sieg being there either. I remember it starting at Sketch Hatch, but I could be very, very wrong. Elizabeth, Halloween, Brave. Okay, so they are all new. And I have a year to figure this out, essentially? Or are these top 3 little less than a year? Okay, we got over a year. And then she was, Israfel was the mom and the wife to the, was it a priest in the anime? If I remember correctly, right? Okay. So Sieg, Jean, Siegfried, Chloe, Ilya, Miyu, Israfel, Artoria, Kitsuru, or Kiritsugo, or however you pronounce it. But if I get one, that means I can't get more, correct? Because it's I get one essentially free one, or can I just spend 200 to get like 5 different servants? Eri is the wife of... Oh, okay, that's right. I remember them being... If I remember correctly, I thought the gimmick was that they were both very similar guys, right? At least personality-wise. And then... I guess they don't look that similar, pulling up a picture. Oh, so I can get those servants. Okay. You would just focus on one welfare at a time to get their ascension materials. You'll at least want them Noble Phantasm 2 and all their ascension materials. Okay. Well, I definitely don't want Ryder. Maybe shooting Doji. But she's lower. Definitely not Mysterious Idol X. Definitely not Oda Nobunaga. Probably not her either. I wish they showed the full servant. I am tempted for Ultra Berserker though, as well. It's funny. Okay, sweet, thank you. Okay. Well, this might help figure things out a little bit. Definitely not Sieg. Right now, let's see. Oh, she's the one designed by the Sword Art Online author, correct? They show their skills and noble phantasms if you scroll down. True. Berserker might be good for early game. Okay. Oh, they made Oda very short. That's kind of funny. No, Hokusai and SAO just happened to come out at the same time yesterday. No relation. Oh, okay. And then... let's see. And then what were you saying about Rider? Is actually one of the best welfares. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. And then I remember her. Man, that card definitely needs to be updated, though. That's kind of crazy. I think if I was going based on an initial gut, it's between Alter, Berserker, and honestly, maybe Israel. Rider, Kintoki, Saber, Hokusai, Chloe, Seek, and Berserker Jean are all incredible servants. Okay. I'm really tempted after our first thing, but I think what I'll do is still probably save this. And then do the purchase summon next week. And then maybe I'll choose what servants to exchange and beef up my team a little bit more. Because then it would be kind of bad if I somehow pulled the one I wanted. And then it's kind of a waste, you know? I probably won't. I'm leaning way more towards John, but we'll see. We'll pull eventually and then see. And then since yesterday, I haven't done any of my dailies or anything like that. I was mainly working on Reverse 1999, so I think we'll have enough AP to get through the night. If not, we do have those apples. But without further ado, to Windy Hill, to Rome. Some of the servants on the free ticket are story locked, which means you can't get them outside their banners unless you want to pull on the story banner, but it's no good. Oh, okay. You know what? And I think we're gonna go with Ishtar to start. Kick things off right, you know? I gotta hold over it, don't I? There we go. Let's see. Holy Night Supper. Begin battle with Noble Phantasm. Charge at 50% and increase critical strength by 15%. Strength by 15% for yourself. I want to start at least paying attention to this a little bit more to get into the habit of it, you know? Well, actually, there's one more thing I want to do before we start. I think I have enough materials to level up Chloe another tier. Okay, we need one more Claw of Chaos. Which means we go... Where was it? I can max this in Kiara as well. Oh, sweet. Perfect. Good eye. Shot Pure Prism. Thank you. So we'll do this. Because why not, right? I have more than enough money and the resources. Well, I just used up all the resources, but... I was not expecting that. I thought we were over and done with that. Yeah, I thought I reached the end, but this is a nice surprise. I mean, each ascension has been fan service. Everyone's favorite nun. Don't worry about the statues, as they are relatively more easy to get than other materials. Oh, okay. Man, she has a lot to say though. Let's go. Have 3 extra class servants reach. Sweet. And then you said shop and then prism. And we need 1 dragon claw. She's a therapist, that's her whole shtick. Well, I guess I haven't looked up her original, which is kind of crazy to think about. Or is there an original? Oh, wow. That is very different. This is her? Or is this more her? No, that's custom. Wow. Well, that's good to know. Man, where's this dragon claw? Claw, claw, claw. First and third image there are correct. Okay. There we go. And then I don't think I'll level up Zenobia yet. But maybe. It depends if we have enough materials, I guess. Or maybe I'll do Nido Chris to get everyone to 60. So now she should have a 3rd ascension, I believe, then. I don't notice probably anything too different. Okay, that's very different, never mind. Beast mode. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, I see what you guys mean about that personality change too. And now we can increase Noble Phantasm strength 3 turns and increase Noble Phantasm according to the number of complete draft and remove complete draft, nor resist for all allies. Event servants, especially summer ones, have a ton of dialogue for ascensions. Oh. Well, it's probably, that makes a lot of sense too, and it's probably just because they're newer as well, right? Okay, we need 6 pages for her. We can do that too real quick. I think I have enough for that. Just enough to squeak by. It's always good to have a backup, you know? And then we go here. I wish the menus were just a little bit better to navigate though. Remember when she uses her first skill and gives pure buffs on your team with each attack? Yes, I do remember that. If you press her 3rd skill, you will remove those in your allies. In exchange, it gives Noble Phantasm charge depending on the purple buff you had on your teammates. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, we got a pure prism from that as well. Dang, she takes up a lot of resources. Now, does it matter which resource I use to level up, or is it just fine to really use anything? Or should you try to keep it specifically like caster for caster and etc.? You usually just go with whatever? Okay. I wish they didn't max it out at 20 either. They're worthless? Okay. So then how would I get rid of them for stuff then? I can click the auto button, by the way. Oh. Thank you. Same class only. You can burn them in the shop. Okay. Yeah, that's a quality of life people have been asking for even in Japan. Automatically select servant XP that meets the conditions you have selected. All only, same class only. Oh boy. I guess might as well get rid of them. This will be quicker though. Or not. Almost there. Nope. This must not be the right one. It prioritizes the low. I think you need to deselect 1, 2, and 3. I was doing that. Oh, burn my quartz points fast. Okay. Or do I keep these open? And that's what I've been doing is... Okay, deselecting. That's my bad. I apologize. Yeah, there we go. And I think at least as of right now, I'm very good on quartz points. I'm sure they'll go by fast though. Come on, Lucky B70? No. Oops. It does go by fast though? Okay. What would it, I guess what does it take? Like what spends it all? Okay, if you read my last comment, your current quartz points isn't even enough to max level a single servant. Oh, okay. I read the first couple paragraphs and then I did not read the rest yet. Unfortunately. But I do appreciate all the comments you leave. Oh, and then now we're out of resources. Which means I will have to do some farming in my off time. Because I think I'm out. Yep. I remember I got 5 servants, level them to their max level. And then a single skill, mind you. 1 skill for a 5 is 50 million. Oh, okay. 55 million. Well, I stand corrected. I've yet to level up any skills either. Apparently, we can't even level up Chloe's skills. Oh yeah, 200,000 right here. I guess it would be worth it to... Well, I probably won't mess with this yet until it actually really matters. And I can still fully ascend someone too, but I think I'm going to hold on to that as well. And then you remember you got a 5 servant, you level them their max level, 2 of them being grailed to level 100, and then you max their level skill from your quartz points from 2 billion turns into 600 million. Wow. Oh, that's the first time I've seen this red crystal. Magic Gemma Caster. Interesting. Okay, now we're ready for Rome, everyone. Now we got a squad. 84, 70, 120, 60, 60. But we can't level up Mash yet, which is unfortunate. She's kind of capped where she is. Ah, we've successfully teleported this time. The feel of the wind, the scent of the earth, the vast blue sky. It's strange, I've seen it on film so many times, but just standing here, it's so much more vivid. Ah, I see, that makes sense. What's wrong? You're breathing deeply, so ray shifting makes you nervous? Huh? I see. I'm sure I was doing it without thinking. I mean, I feel overwhelmed. Fair enough. In France, it was one shock after another, so now it's like I'm finally able to face this landscape. You tagged along again? Did you just pop out? Phew. Looks like Fu will be tagging along again. He prefers the outside world to the cramped base. I can agree with that sentiment. Battles can be scary, but it makes me happy to discover new worlds like this. But that is visible. Oh, but that, quote unquote, is visible in the sky in this area as well, isn't it? The Grail sky. That ring of light. It's the same as the one that was over France. No, I mean it looks the same, now that I've examined it precisely. I wonder what it could be. It's such a huge ring of light, huh? As usual, we can't get a good look at it from here. But it is an intriguing phenomenon. I will continue to investigate. By the way, is that... Oh, weren't you supposed to be in Rome? We're in the hills? I wonder. You're right, we're in the hills. That's weird, I confirmed it from here as well. That's not the capital. I'm sure that I fixed your teleport position. Looks like that's a suburb of the Roman capital. Was there an error in the coordinates? Is this error correct? Uh-oh. The error is correct. Definitely the 1st century where the Singularity exists. During the reign of Nero Claudius, 5th Emperor of Rome, that's for certain. Still, this is strange. Why are we so far from the capital? Despite the poisoning of Empress, Agrippina? Okay. Also, everyone knows, like, the quote-unquote story of Rome, right? Which is the 2 brothers were abandoned and then raised by a wolf, and then they made Rome. I always found that interesting. Nero isn't in his dangerously declining years yet. An era where the emperor is loved and the city of Rome is prosperous. That's what should have been waiting for you. No, doctor, it's just rolling hills. All it needs is some sheep to complete it. There must be some reason for this. Do you see anything unusual in the surroundings? Romulus and Remus? Yup, the founders of Rome. I hear it. What? Yeah! This is the Colosseum. Yes, I think it's the sound of a large battle. It seems to be coming from over that hill. A large battle? A war, maybe? No, impossible. There were no full-scale wars near the Roman capital in that era. That means there's a historical anomaly. That must be it. Let's go. Let's get that noise. What could it be? Yeah! It has to be the Colosseum, right? That's... No doubt about it. They're in combat. One side is overwhelmingly larger than the other. Remus? Yeah, that was the 2 children for Rome. Or maybe it was one person split into 2, but I thought it was 2 brothers. The larger force, or no, maybe was it... Maybe there's different tellings of the story where one was raised by a human, one was raised by a wolf, but I really thought, like, the overall was they were both raised by a wolf. The larger force wears regalia but crimson and gold, and the small wears the same but a different design. Crimson and gold were colors especially liked in ancient Rome. Mash anything else that's distinctive? A woman. Several groups of the smaller forces are being led by a young woman. She's practically taking on the enemy force herself. It is two brothers. It's probably the famous story of the founding of Rome. Okay. The overwhelming avalanche towards the capital all by herself. An extremely strong individual. A servant, perhaps. No, I'm not getting any readings on servants. You don't sense it either, do you? Correct. Then it's certain that woman is a human of this era. Romulus and Remus were the children of Mars, and I believe were raised by wolves who went... Yes, okay, define Rome. Perfect. I did remember. This is just a personal speculation. But she reminds me a bit of Jean. I have no basis for it, though. Of John, the saint who rose to defend the sacred? Who of this era was like that? I can't think of one. My knowledge is lacking. In any case, an impossible war is going on. Which means... Let's help that woman. We must stop the city from being overrun. I mean, how can we not help a lady in need? Go a little Amadeus. Yes, I agree with your firm policy. Even Fu's fired up. You aren't facing servants or monsters, but they have great numbers. Be careful. Right. We're gonna clown on these fools. My guess then, if it's a human from this era and I was doing the thumbnail design, oh wow. That is kind of crazy for, Chloe, what's her name? I love how in the early stories they just barely gloss over all the saber faces. Oh, because it looks so familiar. Okay, so now we have this. That's interesting, cool. Now she has a little ring around her. Artoria faces, yeah. Okay, so this is battle 1, still wave 1. Even though there's resisting, it's no match for a star. And now instead of using her luggage, she actually fights, which is kind of cool too for Chloe. Okay, enemies remaining 3. So now we are going to use this skill for fun. I wonder if this is going to pair with it too. Okay. Now that's supercharged. We're going to debuff everybody too. And there we go. That's pretty crazy still. Let's see, technically the charge only matters at 100, 200, and 300. In between doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 10% noble gauge per purple stack means you can get 100% noble phantasm if you're able to stack it. I see, okay. Oh, we got a good amount of XP from that. In comparison to what we were getting in the other zone. Oh, there's Nero. Sheath your swords, it's over. You there, are you reinforcements from the capital? I thought the capital was sealed off. No matter, I commend you. It doesn't matter if you were once my enemy. I am merciful, so past mistakes are water under the bridge. More importantly, I praise the way you fought just now, for a girl to brandish a weapon larger than herself. Umo, I must say I like you. You showed such indescribable, aberrant beauty. Very good, I shall allow you to fight by my side. Rebel in the ultimate honor. Already very different than the last encore. Still, you people sure dress in a strange fashion. Aren't you showing a little too much? Are you foreigners? We are We are beyond words for your generous praise. We're reinforcements just passing by. We're gonna gaslight her. Yes, yes, you may enjoy wallowing in the sweet sounds I utter. At any rate, this victory belongs to us. I will reward you handsomely. Oh, sorry, I couldn't help myself just now. You'll have to wait for your reward, since I have nothing but this sword at the moment. It will all be taken care of after we're back in Rome. Now then, follow me. So if she's not a servant, I guess she is alive at this time, which makes sense, right? I guess we'll find out very quickly, but... All roads lead to Rome. Ooh, now the music's different too. Sure, we'll do this one. Why not? I think they accepted my friend request. Might as well use this too, before I forget, before it's too late. By the way, you people, I don't doubt that you're foreigners, but where are you from? Surely not. Britannia. The Far East doesn't seem likely either. We're from Chaldea. We're from the future. What would we say? I guess in that scenario, doesn't matter telling them because they're gonna forget anyway. But then if she's alive during this time, I would just say we're from a place called Chaldea. Chaldea? That's enough small talk. We still have many enemies to deal with. The second wave is coming. Darn those restless United Empire fools. How dare they interrupt my beautiful voice. Let's go. You, very striking looking girl. I order you to serve as my shield. Huh? Alright. Now we're the ones under command somehow. That's what happens with all these servants. Or kings, you know? They just want to order us around. Little do they know. Oh, I have used her before. I thought that was a different character. Guess we have no choice. Oh, she still uses her spawn and stuff. Okay. But that damage, even though they're, what, level 10? And I didn't notice before, but she has a yin-yang swirling around her as well. There we go, that's better. I guess it doesn't matter here. Yeah, Yin Yang ink. It's a really cool design. Let's see. Apply special attack, increase arts card, and apply guts. And then beat. Bong. No. This way. It's nice that she can pretty much take out people in one hit now too. And then, is there another version? Oh no, this is the Archer Chloe, isn't it? It's the same person. Yeah. I don't know why it just took me that long to realize. And then that's the summer version. Oh, that makes more sense. I don't remember exactly her role in the anime, but I do remember she did appear. Oh, thank you. That's a great point. I will say I have gotten away with, I've never been, believe it or not, with all the manga stuff I've covered, I've never gotten a copyright or like a strike on my channel for, we're gonna say indecent exposure. It's always just been, like a manga company or a game or whatever saying, that's my property, don't use it. Somehow we're out of the danger. That's interesting grammar. That is true. So. Somehow we're out of the danger. You ended up saving the day again. I'm sure it's not uncommon to be outnumbered in war, but being on the inferior side is no fun. So tiring. No, it's not over yet. I can sense more coming. A servant. Mash, Boog. I've detected a single servant. Yes, I'm sensing it. It's almost there. It's almost there, it is. Oh, my beloved younger sister's child. Uncle. No, no, no. Let me call you this now. You fool who inexplicably lost his way. That was a mouthful. Aligning with the United Empire. Caligula. What did she just say, uncle? Is that what she said? Yes, I'm sure that's what I heard. A human living in this era and a blood relative of a servant? Let's look into that later, Mash. No question about it, that's a servant. Boog, are you ready? This is our first servant battle since coming to this era. Ready when you are. No need to worry. No, master. My actions are destiny. Give up your life. Give up that body. Oh, all of it. That is not saying something that you should say to your niece. Give it up. Uncle, how could you? Here he comes. It's a servant battle. Master, your orders. So, quick question. Let's say it double stacks when I do attacks, correct? So if I were to do both at the same time, or is it I should only do one, wait for that to expire, and then do the other? No, not the purple stack. I'm just talking about the how she enhances everyone's attack for 3 turns. Does it stack along with someone else who enhances attacks for 3 turns? Share the community ban list in the server. Considering you've had the second ascension Chloe and Mello on the screen, it's probably fine. But all buffs stack up to like 500% or something. There's a community ban list? I gotta check that out real quick. Give me 1 second. Loading. Okay, most buffs stack upon each other, but some buffs can't be stacked. I'm just gonna read this real quick because it's kind of interesting. Regarding posting screenshots and official game assets throughout the server, the following are prohibited. Being posted within the Discord server. Chloe, Helena, Abigail, Fairy Knight, Costume Lancelot, Draco, Nero, Chloe. Oh, okay. Now, what is that from? Just like official Fate stuff, or what? Oh, it's from the Fate Grand Order subreddit Discord? Okay. And like the official Reddit and stuff like that, right? Basically saying, hey, this is all stuff, okay. Please don't post it, and we'll... Okay. Well, fair enough. Thank you very much for that heads up. I appreciate it. Can't believe she took 1,000 damage from that. I can't believe she took 3,000 damage from that. Apparently so. They really want you to say welcome to Rome. But we just killed him in one hit, so it's still okay. But I can't imagine all the people who didn't have the luxury like I do of having level 120 servants or 8 years to collect resources from joining the game. It really truly had to be brutal thinking about it. 420. Oh, my beloved younger sister's child. Why don't you just say niece? Why won't you give it to me? Why can't you give it to me? My beautiful, my. See ya. He's gone, uncle? I can no longer sense his presence. The enemy troops seem to be withdrawing as well. My uncle must have been the general of that battalion. I didn't think I'd ever see him again. Looks like he turned into a spiritual body and left, or fled rather. Good work. Berserker class from the looks of him. If so, it's hard to believe that he'd flee. Could it be that he has a master? Huh? What is it? He is a berserker, so his mind is kind of toast to the madness enhancement. That is fair. There's a man around here who can be heard but not seen. From the feel of it, maybe a mage? I'm glad you know of magecraft. Yes, these two and myself are from an organization called Chaldea. That's alright, you two know 3 over there. Hey, you interrupted me. I'm not sure about the one with no body, but the 2 of you fought marvelously. I praise you again. Before I ask your lineage, I'll offer my own. I am the true protector of Rome. Truly, I am Rome itself. I swear to rebuild the empire. Yes, this I swear to do. Or swear to the gods of my ancestors, to myself, and to the people. I am Nero Claudius, 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire. Gasp! I knew it! Gasp! Hehehe, are you surprised? You are surprised. Of course, very good. Be as surprised and amazed as you like. I shall allow it. Emperor Nero was a girl. History is deep. Brilliant observation, Dr. Roman. Kind of funny. And then maybe that's why MASH is like, whoa, it's the same, because instead of being the heart of France, now Nero is the heart of Rome. Oh, we get 2 Saints Quartz for clearing these. I'll have to do those in my own time. You know, we don't really use Alteria that much. We'll use her. Because why not? Eternal City. Take a good look and be struck with awe. This is my city, a glorious regime that even young girls extol. It does seem incredibly vibrant. Everyone seems to be laughing. Yes, didn't I tell you? After all, this is the greatest city in the world. Very true for the time. Those require clearing the Singularity first, then getting those servants to a minimum bond level and ascension, so they might not be doable for you. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. First, there was Septem Montes. Such words existed like so. And that's where it all started. Our glorious history began with our divine ancestors and those hills. And hey, shopkeeper, I'm taking one of these apples. Welcome to my... Oh, your majesty, please take as you wish. Glory to the emperor and Rome. Shopkeeper, you don't have to be so stiff. Yes, yes, this is a delicious apple. Why don't you take one too? We're returning from war, so no need to worry about bad manners. Yeah, you might want to bond 5 all your servants to unlock those quests for Saint Courts and buff your servants. Okay. Sweet fruit does wonders for battle fatigue. My wounds won't be healed, but my motivation will. Oh, no thank you, but I appreciate the gesture. Then how about that man over there? They're delicious, don't be shy. You know what? How many people can say that they were given an apple by an emperor? I'd say thank you. Ah, that is a wonderful apple. Umu, once again, I like you. Honestly, I'm unclear about what you speak of, but I can tell that you and that girl are honest people. It's a relief to hear you say that, Emperor Nero. It might be best to think of us simply as mage and his pupils. Is that so? Then let us forget this confusing talk of masters and servants. You are the mage's pupils, and the mage speaks from a distant land. Oh no. And his name's Roman, so of course he's gonna take the chance. And you also said your goal is to aid me? Yes, you aren't wrong about that. The center of the world and the world itself, the name of the greatest empire that rules the world is Rome. In this era, there should be no threat to the city. The Grail's influence must be upsetting events. If I am right, this era's singularity is probably the existence of the great Roman Empire. An empire that greatly influenced later generations. Stopping its destruction would fix the singularity. Sorry, I don't quite understand. Please speak a bit more in my range of understanding. Sorry, he can be a bit too theoretical, so I'll explain. We seek something called the Holy Grail, a magical item with special powers. It's causing a great many disturbances just by being here. Thank you very much for the follow. Dare TB. You love how big her eyes are drawn, not gonna lie. I already like her personality a lot better, just from this little exchange than in, what was it, Last Encore or whatever. The odds are great that the Grail is the problem eating away at Rome now. I see, this Holy Grail is damaging my Rome. Yes, it must sound astounding to you. No, neither strange nor weird. This Holy Grail, it strangely worries me. Never mind, a needless concern of mine. It's just a nightmare I had once. Right, come with me. Let's talk freely in my home. Wait, what? Is there something wrong at the market? Hey, what's this? What are you people doing to my shop? How dare you do this to my realm and my people? Are they enemy spies? Either way, it's unforgivable. We should go too. The townsfolk are being attacked. In front of Nero herself? Big mistake, buddy. Also, I don't know if it's just the games I've been playing, but for some reason there's way more mention of apples than I thought there would be. Reverse 1999, Blue Archive, Limbus Company even mentions it and has like a big event in it, and then Fate Grand Order. I don't know why, it's just a thought that popped in my head. Hey, thank you very much for the follow on Kick as well, Red Volta. I really appreciate it. Apples are great. Why shouldn't we have apples? I mean, I completely agree. I love apples, and then I'm in a state where apples are one of its main exports, so definitely love apples. We'll do this. And personally, if I had to pick a favorite apple, it would be a green apple. Very true, perfect timing. Honey glazed apple equals absolute cinema. Very true as well. Or candied apples, or apple pie, or even just apple juice or apple cider. I mean, I'm sure everyone can go on and on about apples. Unless you're allergic, your old boss was allergic to some aspect of the chemical compounds used in apple juice. Oh. Man, I can't believe you would just follow for that, Dairy TV. You waited 1 minute to do that. Well, it's still a follow nonetheless, but hello, Moonzone. I gotta say, I appreciate your commitment, Dairy. Or, I guess it's dirty, isn't it? D-E-R-T-Y. So, that's kind of funny. Couldn't even talk about apples. I wonder... Back to the apple juice compound. I know that like most of what's in apple juice is also in rocket fuel. Believe it or not. Man, I have so many melusins from everyone who's added me as a friend. That's kind of crazy. I have like 8 of them to choose from and they're all the same. Now then, my realm is currently endangered. My great empire's territories are now, vexingly enough, rippled apart and scattered all over. Melusin is just that good. True. On one hand, there's the true Roman Empire that I rule over, the area centered around this capital, Rome. On the other hand, there is an alliance controlled by multiple emperors that suddenly appeared out of nowhere. She's also a fun character. Will she be like a big player in the story, or I won't know for a long time. The United Roman Empire, that's what they call themselves when they stole half of my empire. Oof. The United Empire is still a mystery to us. No matter how many scouts we send out, none of them ever return. Even the location of the capital where these fake emperors gather is unknown to us. Multiple emperors, you say? That's right, in my eyes, they're just a group of treacherous bandits. And... oh, I put up this Nero if you want to actually try using her. I also have 2 non-Draco alts, Bride and Castor, if you want to see those. I mean, I'll use any servants you guys want me to use, so... I have no problem seeing what they can do and stuff like that. No, it's not worth mentioning, just rebels spreading their vicious lies. They call themselves emperors, but they're just pretenders. You look troubled. Is something bothering you? Emperor, you look troubled. No, it's fine, you saw one of them before. Caligula, the enemy general, the man who single-handedly slaughtered my forces before you arrived. He's one of the traitors who calls himself emperor, as well as being my uncle. Shouldn't he be dead already? Yes, dear formless mage, that is correct. Even our court mage was killed by Uncle Caligula, but if he was still alive, he might have gotten along well. You can friend me now if you want, because I leveled up not too long ago, which also opened a friend slot. I'm pretty sure I already have your Fate account. I could be wrong, but I'll definitely look. Our mage boasted that he had overcome death. In truth, he showed me some impressive spells. But he was killed by that one Emperor's sword. A master of spells who shouldn't have died, yet died easily. It shouldn't be possible, yet he did. Oh, I'm only following you. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely friend you then. To easily beat a mage of this era, that's no ordinary human, it's a servant. That must be causing the historical anomaly. One of the emperors got hold of the grail. Oh, at the time your friends list was full, I see. Okay, and then you followed them, which is a system exclusive to playing the story mode, I see. It's highly likely that this is the cause of that era's singularity, or this era. Honestly, the United Empire is very strong. Violent battles are occurring all over and the people suffer. I've dispatched all my serving viceroys and generals and thrown nearly every troop at them, yet the United Empire's power is undiminished. Recently, an expeditionary force of theirs pressed in on the capital. They even managed to get inside. I only had a few of my troops to defend us. I hate to say it, but it showed me that this situation is beyond my ability to break by myself. So, let me get this straight. at least at the moment, to my understanding, Nero isn't a servant. And this is actual historical of the time Nero. And then because if I remember reading the prologue, then we're going to just fight all the emperors of Rome, which are servants. Right? That's kind of what's going on. I'll have to check that out too. I'll probably stream that next week, Limbus Company. Therefore, I order you, no, I implore you, become my generals. Then Rome and I shall assist you in obtaining this Holy Grail. Yes, she's still alive. Yes, this is literally actual Nero. Yeah, but that is flesh Nero. Okay. And then to my understanding, so wait, if this, okay, so another question then, if this is actual events that happen in her life, does that mean when we disappear, will she forget us, or will she remember this because it was actually when she was alive? That's my next question. Such a heaven-sent proposal, it seems we have a common cause. That's right, what do you think? Let's cooperate. Oh, I guess she still forgets the events, even though because it's an anomaly? She'll forget. There are like pockets of history removed from the timeline. She forgets because this is a singularity caused by the Grail. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Ah, I see. That's a quick response. I shall grant one of you the title of Viceroy, as well as reward for the work you've already done. Please be me, please be me. Rest well tonight. I shall prepare quarters suitable for a Viceroy for you. Which is kind of iffy considering one thing mentioned in a later Singularity. I won't know until we get to that point. Oh yes, will the invisible mage require them as well? Don't worry about me, supplying a room for those two will be enough. By the way, your majesty, have you ever heard the name Leb Lenore? Leb? No, I haven't. Who is he? A mage of our era. He betrayed Kodea and all humanity. There's a chance he's in this era, although I don't know if he's revealed himself or taken any action. A mage from a foreign land, I've heard there is a powerful mage in the United Empire. It's only a rumor, but someone saw that mage on the front lines. It's possible, your majesty. I have a request. Speak. I'd like Mash and Boog to be deployed as close to the front line. That's awful. What is Roman doing? Send him to the front lines. I don't mind, but will Boog be alright? No, I won't be alright. Yes, Leb Lenore is our enemy. We owe him some payback. The director will be avenged. That's right, we can't let him go after the way he killed the director. Very well, Nero Claudius will honor your request. Of course I'll send you to the front lines. Free volunteers. I shall pray to the gods and divine ancestors of Rome that your enemy be defeated. But first, how about a feast before you rest? True. Not as grand as usual due to the war, but it will still be a feast where I spare no efforts. Boog, Mash, do you drink? We have something special imported from the Orient. Ooh. No drinking for me, thanks. Your Majesty, the Eastern City Gate is under attack by a mid-sized United Empire force. I think they're remnants of the Expeditionary Force. Our Eastern Gate can't hold them back. Grr, just as I was about to have a rare pleasant feast. Go, Mash, Boog, looks like your time has come. It won't be unusual if another servant shows up as an enemy general. Stay on your guard. Understood, shall we? Let's go, Mash. Yes. I'm counting on you, Viceroy Boog. Let's go! Promotion. Show those skills you demonstrated before. The feast can wait. We'll look forward to it. Enemy forces sighted. They're in battle formation. You're facing human forces, not servants or monsters. Take it easy on them, you two. Got it. Master, your commands, please. Prank 'em, John. Ooh, it's 3 rounds this time. Increase quick card effectiveness. Applying guts. And then noble phantasm gauge. For a specific ally. That's a cool, like, sword and shield thing. She has an interesting voice, too. So I wonder how... I know we'll find out, but I guess just speculating out loud, I wonder if we will get a chance to see Caesar. That would be pretty cool. Otherwise, I can't think of too many other Roman emperors as famous. Wow. She does a double hit. Oh. Well, I was not expecting that. And sweet, we're almost level 51 too. Well, it is fate after all, right? That's kind of funny. Bedivere, Yugi Shiki, Mordred, Benny Emma, John Donne, Holly King, Kyobi. Man, so many choices. It's so hard to choose. Don't forget to send that friend request. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna look for your name real quick. Or maybe, actually, to make it easier, I'll just go back here. Friends and following. Sweet, thank you. Also, just out of curiosity, what made you want to jump on Kick over Twitch? Not that it matters too much or anything. You know what, just for that, we're going to use your Bedivere. Oh, I should turn off that auto too. When I get more, I don't just want to instantly use it. The sun is setting, but it seems the attack isn't over yet. I'm worried about the enemy's numbers. Keep an eye on Boog's stamina and magical energy consumption. Yes, Doctor. Try not to exert yourself too much. I did. It was just the first one I saw with your name. No. We'll do it this way. He's great. Bedivere is the strongest low star saber. Okay. What makes him, I guess, great? Or more unique. Oh, that was it? That was super quick. I thought it was 3 rounds, but I guess not. I should have paid attention to that, my bad. Bedivere is just a really strong single target servant? I see, okay. He just does Ton of damage. Unfortunately, he's locked to the story banner and only summonable after beating the 6th Singularity. He can do like 1,000,000 easy with his Noble Phantasm. Wow. Okay. I mean, we can do it this time. Or we can use someone else. You know what? Why not? We'll do it again. At max overcharge, yeah, he's gonna do stupid damage, and mine is only at Noble Phantasm 3. Easy is assuming you have the Oberon buffing him or cheesing multiple layers of his buff stacking. Ah. Okay. Well, I definitely don't have either of those things yet. It's getting dark, huh? The enemy isn't letting up. As expected in the age of close combat, they all have incredible stamina. Still, this is where you need to make your stand. Don't let your guard down, Boog. I mean, I will say... Well, you know the joke of like how often people think of Roman history and stuff like that? It really is impressive what Rome as a civilization was able to do. We'll also do that. We'll see if we can get it. And I think in terms of at least warriors, it was pretty hard to rival that. I mean, each history has its greats, but what have the Romans ever done for us? I mean, so many things. There's I could go on and on. Romans did Roman things. I mean, it's easier to honestly say what they didn't do to us. It's a Monty Python reference. Oh, okay. Fair enough. What, August for Augustus, and January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. You know what? There's a whole anime about the Roman bathhouse one. I never watched it because it just sounded silly to me, but... True, also anime girl, Nero Claudius as well. My arm, sever it all. Oh, he turns his arm into a blade. You know what? They did give us Caesar dressing as well. And Little Caesar's pizza. And... I'm trying to think of anything else in a fun reference like that. When in Rome, a great saying. They did give us that saying as well. Ooh, the enemy is retreating. There didn't seem to be any servants among them. They were all human soldiers. No mages that could be Lev, huh? Anyway, good job. It's gotten really dark. Let's head back. If there's a night raid, we'll be in for another battle. You should rest while you can. Didn't I tell you as much this morning? Okay, Mash. You do... I'm the one with the promotion here. I'm not sleepy yet. I want to feast. What? Then I think I'll go back to my room and sleep. I have to check, Majimari's blog too. She should have updated her diary by now. She'd have to be dead, right? His favorite idol? Isn't the outside world destroyed? You've noticed a vital point. The outside world has definitely been destroyed. Which means Majimari and that HP will no longer be updated. Is that what you think? Fool, Majimari is a supreme idol who has transcended beyond the world's circumstances. You know what? I will learn who it is later on. It would have to be Da Vinci, right? Well, actually, she's been recreated as an auto-generated AI from her original data. Oh, so he must have made it then. Doctor, it's not my place to comment on the hobby of a 30-year-old bachelor, but please do your job. You know what's kind of crazy? This is the future we literally live in right now, where what Dr. Roman doing is more common than a lot of people think. That's kind of crazy. You'll see, it's way funnier. I can't wait. Otherwise, I'll be forced to delete that secret folder of yours. Mash, how could you? Come on now, it's a joke. I'm always checking your surroundings and fighting data. Anyway, get some rest, you two. The Emperor's also waiting for your report. Kick stream's running good? I'm glad. That's sweet, thank you. You know, he was a man ahead of his time. He saw the future and he invested. And I can't say I blame him. Who to use? More so idols. I mean, oh my goodness. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Ultra casters. That's crazy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Fate Grand Order players. I need help figuring out what the music has been used in the announcement trailer of Senji Muramaso for North America. I wish I could help you with that. I'm sure someone will instantly know the answer to that, maybe. Okay, level 1, level 3, level 3, level 1, level 1, level 1. No one has a level 5? That's kind of surprising. But they're all level 90. You keep your Castoria on event support. Ah, I see. I will say, Ashley Riot, though, there is an app you can use to pull up YouTube music specifically, and you put it in the web player, and then it tells you the audio from it. So if that helps any, I hope it does. Good morning, Your Majesty. I actually have an important favor to ask you. Umo, ask me anything. I am quite generous. In order to stabilize our activities in this era, I'd like to go to Mount Etna. A ley line crucial to our mission exists in that volcano. Etna, huh? The court mage used to go to Etna a lot too. But why? Oh, it didn't recognize it? From a quick search, it seems to be unalloyed blade works, but you can also just search Senji Muramasa theme unless you mean something else. I knew you would instantly know that, Haru. That's impressive. So we can bolster our troops. I see. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll grant you permission. If you go to Etna, will it be for me and for the sake of my realm? Yes, Your Majesty, of course. Very well. While my investigation of the United Empire prevents me from going, you may do as you wish. Be prepared for enemy soldiers along the way. Thank you very much. We arrived more easily than expected. Isn't this vital region to the United Empire? Wait, Doctor, it looks like something's already swarming around the ley line. That's... Ooh! Ghost-type monsters? If it's naturally occurring, that's quite a ley line. Secure the ley line! Roger, initiating combat. Apparently you can skip death animations, who knew? Ghost types call me a Pokemon trainer. It's like, oh, what's his name? That old man Dracula Flow. That's a Dracula Flow line. We'll do it this way. That's kind of a freaky ghost, not gonna lie. The animations got a little bit better for the enemies in this, what's it called? Singularity. Or I might just be imagining it, but I think it is better. Might as well do this too. And you know what? We're gonna stack even more. Because why not? And then we're really gonna try to build it up. There we go, we'll have it for the final round. I think this is my first time using her. I could be wrong. Well, glad I did the evade. Oh, is it from the Aniplex official video? I think that's just the Fatal Battle theme. Could also be the Grand Battle theme. Ashley Riot. She's a support, by the way, if you're wondering. Oh, I believe Castoria is the most used servant since her release. Okay. Well, that means increase attack. Oh well, we'll still use it. Even though it is a support, I'm sure it will look cool. Okay, that's pretty. For whom is this fate? Five years straight. Wow. Oh, she made everyone invincible. Increase attack. Remove debuffs. Apply anti-enforcement. Defense state. Disregard. Ignore invincible and reduce attack damage received. One time, 3 turns. Wow. And then time increases with overcharge for all allies. I can see why that's a pretty handy noble phantasm. So I guess what's the dream rotation? If someone could have their dream servant roster, all 6 servants or 7, who would it be? To like tackle any situation. The battle is over. Now I'll create a terminal point. Well, her gimmick is anti-enforcement defense. Her main use is that looping. Okay. And then that's why she's the most meta servant in the game for straight 5 years. Huh? Da Vinci's not coming out. Oh, could it be that this time it's... You mean one from the main classes, right? I don't understand now what you're asking. What I was trying to say is like on your selection screen, if you could have not one of each servant, but just like the perfect team, your perfect roster. Yeah, in battle specifically. Must be busy with Shiba's maintenance. So I guess he doesn't have the time. Boom. I've completed the summoning circle. Now we can secure combat personnel even in this era. Well, like I guess, yeah, my question was is there just like a meta squad to have that trumps almost any, if not every scenario? You know what, it's hard to pass up, so it would be 1, 2, or I guess it would have to be only 2 servants by the looks of it. Let's see, meta is very different for perfect team rotation. Most are centers around arts teams, buster team or quick team. Therefore, you need to get support that corresponds to these card types. For example, Caster Altria, you just used as the meta support for arts unit, even though you can still use her in another team. Probably the general best build would be double Koyansaka, Archer Alter, Oberon. Then there's the immortal team. Okay. I want to look up this character real quick. Oh, okay. The Fox Girl. Interesting. Now then, let's return to Rome. Thank goodness there were fewer battles than I expected. What? No way, I'm still detecting some magical energy. The Ardua altar will clear every regular wave. The immortal team will just stall a battle to infinity until you win, provided the boss doesn't have a gimmick to prevent it. Okay. Then if I remember correctly, Arjuna altar was the guy. Yeah. I mean, I'll still pull it up, but I'm sure almost everybody knows who this guy is. What? No way, I'm still detecting some magical energy. Did it get drawn by the energy that was leaking before? The circle was established. Oh ho ho! The opponent is a non-physical type, your battle commands. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like there's a lot less dialogue so far for Rome than there was for France. Or I guess I should say Orleans versus Septum. Early Rome is pretty short. Okay. Early Fate Grand Order loves to throw battles at you. So then that means late Fate Grand Order is tons more story. Okay, so later on they focus more on story and less on little battles. That would be very nice. And then Lost Belt is where tons of reading happens. Tons more story with more impactful battles. Sure, you need to see the script length for Lost Belt 6. Well, I'll be reading all of it, so... And then we'll do that. Oh my gosh. Especially Lost Belt 6 is like 48 to 72 hours if you straight read it without stopping, and depends on how fast you read. I'm gonna be there for the rest of my streaming career, it sounds like. That's what, let's say at maximum, we'll even be generous and give 80 hours. Give me 1 second. I should be able to do this off the top of my head, but that's at least 26 streams of Fate Grand Order in the Lost Belt arc. We're going to divide it by, what, 3 times a week? So we'll divide it by 3 again. No, that's why I did the 80 divided by 3. Wait, yeah, 80 hours divided by 3. No. Which is 26, and then we'll divide that by 3 again, because 26 streams. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's a really long time. For the early chapters, Fuyuki has 19,000. Orleans has 30,000 words. Septum has 25,000. Okeanos has 32,000. London has 36,000. So this Singularity is technically shorter word-wise. Yes, thank you as well. Unfortunately, no speedrunner here. I don't know if you just heard. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Need more memory. I'm gonna need more vocal cords by the sounds of it. Because apparently I have to read 72 hours of stuff in the future. Also glad the follow worked as well. It's always nice to see that. No sign of nearby enemies. This time we're safe for sure. Let's head down while keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. Nope. I've committed to reading the story. This is my 6th Fate Grand Order stream, and we are just now in Rome. We just started today. United Roman Empire, they seem to have taken in servants. Who is the mastermind anyway? Is it Lev Lenore, or perhaps? I still can't pick up anything, but if there's a servant here, it'd be hard to avoid combat. Servants are being implemented in wars without hesitation. This is clearly unusual. True. Remember to hydrate? I don't know if I've showed this off before, but this is at least 64 ounces of water, and every stream it always gets empty. That's great. I appreciate you enjoying the franchise. I really do appreciate it, and you know what? Thank you for the appreciation. My exposure to Fate was watching the animes, and then I figured since I started streaming some gachas, why not go into Fate Grand Order? And so far, one of the best decisions I made. Eventually, we're also going to get into the visual novels, but that's years down the line at the rate we're going through this game. Jokes aside, of course. Very true. If you weren't here, the Emperor would have been killed for sure. I think that's why, at maximum, I can only probably stream this game 2 times a week with all the reading. At least until I build up my vocal cords more. Please do your best. I'll proceed with my analysis. Understood. Ah, you're back, Boog. I know you only just returned, but I'm thinking of launching an expedition to Gaul. It's to aid and give encouragement to my fellow subordinates. Of course, if I don't get there, there's no point. I'd like Boog. You know what? I think I'm gonna just change it to Boog, because it really doesn't make sense to add Dagoob, even though they do accept it. And Master joined me. Well, will you come? What should we do? The Emperor's given me details of the situation. Gaul seems to be a front line in the war with the United Empire. There's a chance that the servants with the Grail could be rampaging there. Lev could be there too. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm a little biased when I hear United Empire, just because I think of United States. But that's just me. I think you should go with her. Naturally, it'd be dangerous, but it can't be helped. We'll do our best and be careful. Right, I agree. It's decided. An Imperial expedition. Prepare at once. Yes, Your Majesty. Also, I don't know if this is just a nitpick or not, but I was under the impression... you must love Singularity 5 then in the future? Well, if it's in America, probably most likely. Oh, what was I gonna say? I completely lost my thought, oh well. It wasn't important anyway. Let's see. Burrito Mart, Melicin, Urshigekko, Enkidu, Percival, Melicin. We got this Melicin, that Melicin. I think there's one with a mask too. Somewhere. Or maybe that's a different version of her. You know what, we'll use Kyobis. Because why not? Onward to Gaul. It's kind of crazy, yeah. Man, the spread of Melicin is so much KEKW. Thank God in JP there's more variety since there are more and more meta lancers popping off. You still haven't bothered with leveling yours? Well, I think that'll be okay because it looks like I won't need her anytime soon. I got some options. Boog, you're not going on horseback? I do have riding skill, but I'm not very used to horses. Well, little do they know I'm a master horse trainer as well. Senpai, are you alright? You've been walking non-stop all the way. You're not tired? This is nothing. Are you alright, Mash? Well, Melisande is strong, though, and very popular, at least, in this community. As in, you know, that's one thing I need to work on, too. I need to come up with unless everyone likes the name, De Goobers, or something like that, I need to come up with a better community name. I'm fine. As a demi-servant, I have incredible stamina. You shouldn't try to keep up with Mash. Demi-servants have mind-blowing stamina. You should have just gotten on that horse. Were you traumatized when you almost fell off? Doctor, try not to tease him too much, please. Well, it's no fun just providing intel support. Hold, I'm detecting life ahead. Not a servant, but I think it's an enemy. The invisible mage is quite convenient. Faster than my scouts, if you may. Please consider becoming my court mage. Gulp, royal service, a promotion? Doctor. No, I was just kidding. How could I ever accept royal service? Anyway, here they come, flanking from the left and right. Prepare for immediate combat. We'll get rid of them. I'll leave the right side to you. Well, there we go. Bing. Actually, we'll do it this way. Boom. I guess we'll go all green. Oh, I should have raised the attack, but oh well. So I guess, what's everyone's favorite form of Melusine then? If people had to pick one. Or I guess maybe if you guys couldn't pick, what's just the overall pick? You know what, we're gonna keep that. Let's see, third ascension, first and second ascension far too common. Summer, Melusine. Apparently there's a Game Press article. Melusine ruler. Wait, I gotta check something real quick. For Summer, Melusine, you like second ascension? No, I guess I can't show that on stream just in case. I will say thank you, Haru. That's handy. I don't care for her, but I like her concept. I see, okay. Max 10, 10, 10. Noble Phantasm is my favorite form, especially from friend supports. Ah, okay. And you know, fair enough. I mean, each person has their own taste and everything, and that's why Fate Grand Order is great. Because there is something for everyone. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. You know what? We'll use Shiki. That's why it's grand. Very true. Roll the credits. You handle those veterans like they were nobodies. With such small numbers too. I still gotta watch the anime as well. And it's I know it sounds kind of like a trademark and I keep hyping it up. There will be eventually YouTube videos. I just gotta find the right time and ability to do it. But they are coming down the line. And it'll be like anime reviews, like reviewing the Garden of Sinners or watching Fate Camelot or whatever, you know. You got Noble Phantasm 3 Summer Melu from trying to get a copy of Summer Bow, and she farms pretty easily. Oh, okay. Was that thanks to Mash's skill, or was it Boog's leadership? Either way, you're more intriguing than when we first met. Listen, rather than a guest commander, want to serve me? You'll get to savor all the glory of this world by my side. I mean, after we've defeated the United Empire, of course. I mean, Summer Mellison is an arch servant, and arch is the easiest for farming. I did not know that, thank you. Well, not a bad deal, is it? True, that wouldn't be a bad deal, but I'll say, please let me think about it. Can't answer right away, even though you want to? How modest. Very well, think it over. Once we defeat the United Empire, I can even grant you Britannia. I mean, this deal sounds better and better. You know of my generosity, but grand feasts like this have been rare. Isn't that right, soldier? Do I not excel in splendor among past emperors? Well, how would he know? He only knows Nero. Yes, as you say, today the brilliance that is Rome shines all the brighter. An honest fellow. Yes, I believe that even I may shine a bit too brightly. Oh, Mash is looking a little... What is it, Doctor? No, it's nothing. Whoops, another enemy attack. More regular soldiers this time. This mage is really quite useful. Go on then, crush them once more. Maybe she'll offer us, what others than Britannia? I mean, Rome did want to conquer the world, so theoretically, not a bad sell at all. Oh, 20,000. Also, again, how this Singularity is vastly different. Normally there was 3 enemies almost like every round, and now it's just been 2 a lot, which is very interesting. So I wonder, maybe I guess they were still experimenting or something. I don't really know. It always like that, but 3 enemy each 3 turns will become more common later on. Ah, I see. That's too bad. Oh, we were close, but no cigar. I guess it would help if I eventually level up those skills too, huh? Nice try with 300 damage. Oh well. She gets like super hype music. I was not expecting that. That might have been, at least so far, the best Noble Phantasm music. That was super hype. That must have been from the game then, or the visual novel, right? There's multiple servants that have their own OST. Well, so far, that's my favorite. From the anime, okay. And their Noble I'm gonna write that down real quick. Kara, no... Kyokai theme. Sweet, thank you. But she is one of the strongest in the Nasuverse. That'll be interesting to learn more about that. Battle over. We've only sustained minor casualties. Senpai, good work. Aren't you exhausted? Good work on you too. Or good work to you too. We can't let our junior know that we're tired, you know? Mainly because we stayed up too late when she said for us to go to bed, but you know. Okay, and then that's just the Garden of Sinners in English. I see, thank you. Right, thank you very much, but I'm more worried about our allies. No, we only have to endure this a little longer. We should be arriving soon, I can see it. How truly convenient. I'm gonna want one in every country, mage. Whoa, it's just like the mage said, Boog. We've entered the territory of Gaul. You must be tired from your long journey. Nero, you're human too. I guess you were riding on a horse thumb. The Gaul expedition troops camp is nearby. We can finally get a good long rest. But alas. Oh, no, but didn't crash. We're lucky. Again, there doesn't seem to be too many more battles, but surely there has to be more of this map, right? Because then this is a farming free, so we don't even have to worry about that. That's 2. This can't be the end of it. There has to be more. We got David, the first 120 servant I used. At least that's one nice thing is, at least from my first stream of playing Fate to now, I feel like at least I'm able to navigate and play fairly well in comparison to what it was before. I mean, I'm learning something new every single time, but it's not nearly as jarring and ominous as it was. If you end up liking Shiki, her assassin alt is coming to the evocation shop in a month-ish, okay. And then the map pretty much fixed, but sometimes there will be a hidden node appear if you clear some pre-quest. Oh, okay. I am Emperor Nero Claudius. I shall allow you to listen carefully. Soldiers of the Gaul expedition, I thank you for your efforts for me, my subjects, and my Rome. I have now come to the expedition's aid. You now have a mighty general here with you. There's no reason for us to lose this battle. Victory belongs to me and the Rome you all love. I mean, how can you not be motivated by that? Listen to the crowd. So this is how charismatic Emperor Nero was at her peak. But later on, you will see more recent story maps will be more pretty interactive and change the more you progress through the story. Sweet. Probably, but it's also a mystery. She's so charismatic now, but in her later years. No, never mind. I will stop there. Never tell people living in the past about the future. That's our policy. Yeah, she goes crazy and kills everybody. Or he does in real life. This is reaction mash right there. Well, there she is. Well, Emperor Nero Claudius came here earlier than I thought. You there, the boy who looks like a rookie. Are you the guest commander I've heard so much about? I guess looks can be deceiving. Thank you for traveling so far. I'm Boudica, General of the Gaul Expedition. Boudica? Yes, Boudica, the former Queen of Britannia, and this huge fellow here is another champion who is invited to the battlefield. You should be pleased. This garden of battle is full of oppressors. The oppressors are committing atrocities as they approach. Is it time to rise up? Oh no, it is time to rise up. Let us battle side by side, you who dare to defy this unparalleled tyranny. Question mark? Right, his words baffle me, but I have a feeling. Huh? Whoa, that's extremely rare. Spartacus hardly ever takes a liking to someone at first sight. I will say, Spartacus kind of got a crazy outfit, I'm not gonna lie. Let me correct myself. He hardly ever takes a liking to someone at first sight without them then pouncing on them. Doctor, this giant over here, is he? Yes, he's definitely a muscle. I mean, a servant. That's what the reading says. Definitely a servant. Let's leave it at that. He doesn't seem to have hostile intentions. Look at that face. That is crazy that this is his standard image. I can't translate what he's saying. He's looking at us, but what does he mean by you who defy tyranny? He knows why we're here. My guess is he's a berserker. Yes, he must be. Maybe. Warrior of the rebellion. Give me your name. Let us revolt together against the inhumane empire and shout in triumph under a free sky. My name is Boog Dagoob. I don't know what he's saying. Berserker going berserk moment true. Did he ask for your name just now? Is that what it was? That being said, I suppose this proves that even in this era, stray servants do exist. For some reason, unlike hostile servants, there are also those who have free will, stand by their era, and fight. I mean, and who better than, Spartacus, right? It has been confirmed in 2 eras. I am sure it will be the case for all the singularities. If we count Fuyuki, that makes this the 3rd time. At any rate, this is encouraging. This way we know we'll have allies even without summoning. Are you the invisible mage? Oh, excuse me, let me introduce myself. I am Roman and... I am Mash. This is Boog, the Viceroy. I've heard your names before. News of you travels out here. They are honored guests, aren't they, Your Majesty? Sparting his hatred for oppression? I mean... I can't argue with his logic, you know? It's a good thing to hate. Your Majesty? Did you say something? It seems I'm a little tired. Boudica, take care of our guests. Tell them about the situation here in Gaul. I have a terrible headache. I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Understood. Leave these youngsters to me. Also, it's crazy that, former Queen of Britannia. Yes, I'm counting on you, Boog. You must be exhausted too. You should get some rest. Oh, we heard footsteps. I bring news. An enemy scouting party has been discovered. Can we pursue them? We can't catch up to the enemy soldiers' speed. At this rate, it's impossible. They'll get away. Yes, you're right. A group of them are leaving the camp and making off with intel on us. I think we should strike. Mash. Boog. Understood, Doctor. Sometime we can't let them go. That is old translation. Yeah, they they definitely don't go back and fix the grammar. Right, let's go. You know, maybe on the 20th anniversary they might remaster it, who knows? Or they will make Fate Grand Order 2 and it's just the same thing again, but remastered. I doubt it, but a guy can dream. But I do feel kind of wrong for saying it because I've only played it for, you know, yeah. I've only been playing this for like probably a month or whatever, and I'm already complaining about stuff of how it should be, where you guys had to deal with it for 8 years at least. Nah, it's gonna be Fate Grand Order Episode 1, Episode 2, like Half-Life 2 episode. That would be unfortunate. The fabled release that will never come. Oh, he didn't kill him in one hit? That's kind of crazy. It's getting normal for most of us. Oh, hey, it's David. Hope they give him an animation update and buffs. I have no idea. Imagine dying to text messages. You just get impaled with whatever she's saying because it doesn't translate to English. And as a Roman, he wouldn't understand it either. Because it resists. Also, David originally low rarity servant, so he might not have the better stats. Yeah, but I did like 2 damage buffs as well, and he still didn't kill at 120 resist. I was kind of surprised by that, you know? Like, I guess resist really does resist. Ooh, we get an assassin. Hogan, Gray, Li Xuan. Oh, it's from Apocrypha. Yeah, that's Counterclash for you. Good to know. I guess levels don't even matter. So that's the story. Well, I mean, obviously levels matter, but it's just crazy that a level 18 or whatever he was still able to do that. So that's the story. I think we'll be in your care for a while. Oh, from a foreign world. I see. I guess such things can rarely happen, or really happen. Thank you for your understanding. Boudica, was it? You're a servant too, right? Doctor. Is there a reason I don't use any crafting essence? Mainly because I just haven't had the need to, I guess, at the moment. I do have some. I guess I should probably equip some, huh? It's alright, you don't have to hold your tongue. Yes, I should be dead already. I see you find that strange. How did Queen Boudica become a Roman general, right? Yes, in the history that I'm aware of, you... Yes, that's right. I'll never forgive Emperor Nero or Rome. I even swore it to the Celtic gods. That is also another point. I guess people warn me I have to be careful with my, my spending. That's true, I am getting great supports. I mean, I'm very fortunate that, I think I have over 20 people now who shared their account, and they're all ridiculously leveled, so I really do appreciate it. And then I materialized to this era right after my death, of all things. I thought maybe it was my chance for revenge, but when I saw Rome overrun by the United Empire, my body moved on its own, not for Nero's sake, but for the people who lived there. Now that's a sign of a good a ruler. Or did I feel guilty towards the Londium fellows whom I brutally murdered for the sake of my own vengeance? I don't really know myself, but when I think about it, I've always been like that. I think fighting to protect something is just my personality. That's what seems most natural to me. So my apologies to Nero, who wrongly sees me as a worthy living opponent, but... She's not a ruler, she's a writer. No, I mean, I meant ruler as in former... okay, you got me there. Are you keeping your servant status a secret? Are you keeping your death a secret? Probably are you keeping your death a secret? You were quick on that one too. Yes, because somehow she's more dangerous than before. If she becomes overly concerned about me, who knows what she'll do. Understood, you're a proper heroic spirit. A hero whom others aspire to be, the symbol of strength used to suppress villainy and save others. Nah, I was just doing it on a whim. Although if that's how I look to you, who am I to disagree? True. There aren't many heroic spirits who could put it like that. Queen Boudica, your pride is dazzling. Senpai, are you keeping up with this conversation? Man, Mash is acting weird towards me. Yes, it's okay, I understand. I guess she's really got shaken up after the first Singularity. I guess now maybe it's set in for her and she's overly concerned. Right, Miss Boudica is, she's a heroic spirit, a servant. She was killed by Nero's army just before this era. She was the Queen of Britannia, which was overrun by Rome. Now she stands with Nero. Mash backseating as always? Okay. I do have questions though. I mean, why? It's not that difficult. I dislike the United Empire more than Nero. You feel the same way. Don't you, Spartacus? You intend to fight a legion of oppressors. It's dangerous to say this, but she isn't the enemy. You don't consider yourself to be Nero's ally, do you? Haha, the walls of the Colosseum have fallen. Soon all of this land shall become my Colosseum. You see? I don't. The writing acting as if the player is missing a few brain cells. I mean... was that a case for the time for gachas? Because I feel like, at least in the first Singularity, it was very like, not the Fuyuki incident. It was very much tons of repeating information. And then it wasn't nearly as bad in New Orleans. Or no, not New Orleans, regular Orleans. So, I don't know. I hope that gets better though. That it treats you just like someone who's enjoying the story and not just a baby playing the game. I wonder if she possesses a special skill like madness comprehension or something. Anyway, both of them are heroic spirits and servants. Just like in Orleans, right? In a Singularity, multiple servants will materialize. Most gacha games have a rough times in terms of their early year story writing, and Fate Grand Order is one of them. Also, but at least they redeem it. Okay. That's good. But not all of them are enemies. Some have wills of their own and stand on the side of justice. You're embarrassing me. I'm not all that. Haha, behold, this muscular body is proof of the uprising. The oppressor shall know any injuries inflicted are my strength. There, you see, Spartacus is embarrassed too. Did I understand what he said? I got the gist. 3 is where the writing is serious. Singularity 3? Because if that's the case, we're almost there then. We're a lot closer than we were anyway, I should say. Huh, really? Alright, shall we get started then? Excuse me? I don't doubt your skills, but actually maybe I do. Right now, the United Empire controls most of Gaul. Not even we can drive them out. The ruler of Gaul, one of the emperors, is strong. There's nothing excessive about him, body or mind. He's a top-notch hero in both looks and skills. Do you have the strength to fight him head-on, or should I use you as backup? Ooh, my apologies, but could I put your abilities to the test? What, I thought you were a rational queen, but it turns out you're a hero who speaks with her sword. Aha, now you've got the idea, so shall we? Just try not to die. When we're done, I'll whip up something delicious for you. Of course, I mean Britannia's cuisine, not Roman, so let's meet face to face and cross swords. I don't know, this can't be a hot take, but British cuisine, not that great. I'm not too familiar with Roman cuisine, but if it's anything like Greek, that's like 100 times better. My true name is Boudica, class rider. Be careful because my chariot is extremely strong. Well, no wonder you're in the Roman Empire. You're used to a chariot. She was too strong. Boudica was too strong. I guess I'll look up his Roman cuisine similar to Greek. I guess the first thing that comes up is Italian cuisine, and if that's the case, then it's a million times better. Okay, apparently it's very similar to modern Italian cuisine. No, it couldn't handle her rider class, her chariot. Let's see, Spartacus was sick of being oppressed by the game and closed it, true. I wish his design was a little bit cooler. I don't like how it's kind of a bondage design. But I guess it makes sense for him being a berserker as well. Usable only when there are 8 crit stars or more. Inflict poison, level 10, 3 turns and decrease... Oh, that's kind of interesting. Now let's see hers. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. She was pretty cool in Babylon. Not bad. Well, now I guess we get beans on toast or something. Oh, we got statues too, nice. Babylon, you mean Apocrypha? Yes. I just said Babylon, I guess, because I was reading it, and then I was thinking Apocrypha. I must say I am happy to be proven wrong about you. You showed me how competent you are. Thanks. Thanks. I know you must be exhausted from your travels. That was weird. My defense and Spartacus' offense matches pretty well. You held your own against us. I underestimated you. As for you, Mash, you're a shield-wielding heroic spirit, right? I really like you. I know it's twisted to have a weapon solely for defense, but it's far better than one solely for killing. I mean, how can you be so reliable when you're so slim? Reliable? Yes, when you wielded your shield and stood your ground, it was like you taken root. If Lord Nero's the violence of fire, then you're the riches of the earth. I think you'd be compatible with any heroic spirit. Well, that's a competence boost. Right. Yes, good answer. Indeed, indeed. Staring. Excuse me? Now that I look at you carefully, yes, I see. So that's what it is. If that's the case, you should have just told me. Excuse me? Things are getting complicated, aren't they? Even I just noticed how adorable. Huh? Come here, they're there. It's true Mash fits on any servant's team? Well, she is the poster child of this game, so it would make sense, right? Even though it's Saber on the cover, it's really Mash's story. Well, and our main character's story. Come here, they're there. What is it, Buttercup? Oh, what's with you all of a sudden? You're like a little sister to me. Maybe both of you are. They're there. Oh no, you mean her defensive buffs are that strong? Mash finally got her glow up on JP early this year and she's absolutely busted. Artoria is Artoria. I see. I'm so proud of you. Coming from a faraway time period, you're so strong. They're there. She's like an aunt or a big sister. Jeez, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I can't breathe. Good girl. You called yourself Nero's ally, so I was on my guard for a bit, sorry. But now I'm in a great mood. Alright, tonight I'll make you something wonderful to eat. Your big sister here is really good at cooking Britannia cuisine. You'll eat, won't you? Thank you. Senpai, how about you? Are you hungry? Voice acting would go hard in this moment, it seems. I'm just completely exhausted. Ah, I know, right? I'm exhausted from traveling too, I'm sorry. Yes, eat, and then go to sleep. That's the key to having plenty of energy. Even if you don't like it, I'll force you to eat. Then after dinner, of course, we should take a bath. I'll even wash your back. Huh? I hate to admit this, but Roman baths are the best in the world. It goes to show that even Nero can be useful. Now, I wonder which is better, Roman bathhouse or Japanese onsens, because at least in America, baths suck. But if I ever travel, I guess to either place, it would be interesting to experience that. I don't know if they actually have Roman bathhouses these days. Let me check that real quick. Yes, there are a few Roman bathhouses that are still used today, particularly in North Africa, where facilities like Esalen in Algeria continue to function as actual bathing and social spaces, while many Roman baths in places like Europe are now in ruins or used as museums, such as the famous Roman baths in England. A select few have been continuously used since antiquity, adapted over time to incorporate modern features. Huh. I mean, if we're talking about luxury, definitely Japanese onsens. Interesting. Well, I guess they're more around too still, with the hot springs. It feels amazing. Even Spartacus calms down when he's immersed in hot water. Huh? I think he can let go of me now. Berserkers calm down when they're immersed in hot water. This is a discovery, Mash. No, it's not. No. Poor Mash. You'll go with... Okay. Go with the Japanese hot springs. You'll go with onsen. The hot water sure is good. Okay. Well, maybe one day. Oh, there's Caesar. Ooh, we get a Berserker. Level 20. Galatea. So many options. You know what? Let's use Nightingale. Why not? Make it a little more unique than just using the same servants over and over again. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about when I blanked out for that moment. I was going to, even though it's not nearly as relevant, my thought process was, I believe, wasn't it in olden times, it most definitely Nero would have just been hailed as Caesar, or if it's not before that time, it I'm pretty sure it definitely wouldn't have been like Your Majesty. It would have been like Ruler or Emperor, right? If you see two classes and one of them Berserker, I would suggest look at the other class to counter it because it's more optimal. I thought you always go Berserker. That was my big thought. A small unit led by the Pretender, Emperor Nero, is advancing with incredible force. It's as you said, Your Majesty, there's a special enemy leader among them. I see, Big Caesar. Yes, sir. Sir, how should we proceed? Do nothing, forget about them. What? Only a servant can stand up to another servant. Seriously, it's such a pain. It's laughable to think that the fickle gods would come this far. I mean, look at me. A saber class, huh? A heavy saber. To think they would make me take up my sword. Do you mean Emperor Caesar? Are you going into the battle yourself? If it's 3 different classes and none of them is foreigner, then you can go Berserker. Oh, okay. Fool. Sir, I'm not going into battle. They are coming to me. I'm not moving. The rest of you better not meddle with them either. Berserkers have 1.5 damage taken and given, so they work well against multiple classes. When they have a Berserker in one other class, pick the class that has the class advantage to the other class. Yes, but you have to remember Berserkers deal 1.5 damage for the most time, while other classes it counters enemy class deal 2. It's so amazing how you guys give the same information, but in 2 very different ways that are still very coherent. But Your Majesty, we are soldiers of the true United Roman Empire. Still waiting for Caesar Fit banner. It's been a while. We're staying with overweight Caesar. He just enjoys the pizza chain made after him. If our rule over Gaul is the will of the gods, then we must not retreat. Fool, are you in a hurry to die? Humans cannot defeat a serpent. They would be slaughtered. But then let it be in order. Fight in moderation. I do not desire your deaths. What a great leader. Yes, sir, with everything I have. That being said, I'm sure you're going to die for the sake of Rome that you believe in. Honestly, I've had it with that one's whims. Perfect government, perfect leadership, but then you're left with a colony of people without a will. Kind of crazy, right? Fate Grand Order, despite being so simplistic, if you glance at it, is actually way more complicated than when you learn the more you learn the gameplay. Very true. Spartacus, I will lead the charge. Both of you go with Nero to take the enemy's main camp. Aha, wonderful. Everything is here. Hundreds, thousands of oppressors, evil against agents are here. Now is the time to sing of our victory. We're not at a disadvantage. We have the upper hand. From now on, my war cry shall signify the beginning of our triumph. Not over there. Here. Oh, come on, Spartacus. Haha, the Queen of the Rebellion is my ally. That is to say, victory is at hand. The powerful will be defeated. I'm counting on you, Boudica. In a number of ways, I'm counting on you. Still, Spartacus isn't wrong. The time has come to defeat one of the emperors. Let us take Gaul back from the false emperor. Come, Mash. Boog. Right. Hold nothing back, Mash. Mash 'em. Right. Understood. The monster Mash. There is that Halloween skin of Mash. I do know about that. I don't remember the name, but it's like a werewolf variant, right? Special attack for humanoids. Oh, very lucky that I chose this one. Dangerous Beast Mash. Okay. She did the mash. I guess we should probably do it this way. Alright, and then now we boost. Restore HP. You know what? We'll do that too. There we go. So out of the Summer Kiara, which Ascension is your guys' favorite? I thought I would like the second one, the favorite, as my favorite, but after seeing the third, it's kind of hard not to like that one. Third Ascension. Great minds think alike. First ascension, okay. Third with the mermaid tail. The one that has 10, 10, 10, Noble Phantasm 5. I love that ascension the most. Fun fact, Summer Kiara gets another trait. And then Summer Kiara, I'm not a big fan of Kiara, but I guess second for me. Wallen's third ascension. True. Especially for the Noble Phantasm. Level 160. As in, her level is level 160? I don't think they can get that high. I thought it was 120. That's not an ascension with a 10-10 Noble Phantasm. No, unfortunately not. We're not there yet, but we will be one day. Oh, that's your level. Okay, I understand now. What was that enemy just now? No question, it's a magical creature. Is this the work of an enemy, servant, or mage? It's an enemy stand, or was it Lev Lenore? Stop daydreaming, we're charging into the enemy's main camp. Dun dun dun. In third ascension, Summer Kiara gets the demonic beast trait. And what will that do? Also, I'm gonna change something real quick. Just to make it easier, then it's not just a full page of screen for my name. Even though I was super happy that they had my full name, I think it is just easier to go by Boog. I also wish you the best of luck, Yoshiki, on doing that. I am nowhere near that, but... Ooh, perfect. Okay, now I'm awaiting until the game update the grayling system so I can make my servants into level 1000 as they possess the Super Saiyan 3 mode. Ah. There is so much stuff to unlock. 1,159 missions, just an extra. Okay, 12 there, 7 there, 4 there. Okay, that's easy. Traits don't really do anything by themselves. I only remember one fight where traits matter, but they are servants who give buffs based on traits. Ah, okay. And the beast trait is just really handy to have, or is it just a nice little feature for Kiara? You know, we'll do this one. I see, okay. I'm getting a reading on non-human, non-servant entity. Those missions can only be... Okay, those missions only can be clear fully if you have every single servant in each recent story. So just clear what you can clear, to be honest. That's the idea, that's the plan so far. More golems are incoming. I will crush them. Mash, you should have said I'll mash them. Master your orders. All I'm saying is if I was in... I can't remember what the actual main character's name is, but if I was in his position, I would at least make a couple mash jokes. Oh, she has a lightsaber. That's kind of cool. Thank you. That one. Decrease C-Star gather rate for 1 turn for 1 ally, plus increase their attack for all. Join the Sith. Well, depending on how well she performs, that might be easy. Dual blade saber, by the way. Oh, and she has lightning. Mysterious heroine X alters from Star Wars themed event called Saber Wars. That's kind of funny. So then that means it's slightly effects do of some skill, passive, noble phantasm, and can gain advantages, but do not be too serious about it. Lol, just spamming berserker so you will be out of everyone. Okay. So then, if she was a Sith, how many, I guess, different characters were there? I see her as Darth Vader with the hood on. I mean, I would say more like Emperor Palpatine with the Force lightning and stuff, but... yeah, how many specific Fate Wars Star Wars characters were there? Or was it only like one or two? I guess I can look it up real quick. Oh, only her? Okay. Never mind then. I kind of wanted to see her Noble Phantasm, but... might as well do this. We can still do this. X Ultra has the same artist as the SOA light novels. Oh, okay. And then Mysterious Heroine X went Mecha, and then there's 5, I think, not counting variants. You know what? We still won't be able to make it. It's not worth it. Might as well do it that way too. Also, Sith is an idol, okay? And then, in my opinion, Fate Grand Order is more fun without AoE meta farming method. To defeat enemies, miss the days where I only have waiver for battery. And then she's a space cop, okay. I think for me right now, it is tedious to play through the game. I'm a person who really loves auto battles. My main enjoyment so far is definitely from the story. And then Mysterious Heroine X, Mysterious Heroine X Alter, Calamity Jane, Space Ishtar, Space Airskill, technically Artoria Pendragon Lily is part of Saber Wars. Okay. Very cool. Yep, the story of the game is unmatched. You know, is there... it would be interesting if there's an interview or, like a little documentary of how he came up with the story of Fate. The original creator. I think there was one a long time ago, or maybe it was just the popularity of the light or visual novels or something. You know what, let's use Orion, why not? Story and character always carries Fate Grand Order, everything else just growing bit by bit. Yeah, for sure. Well, because then what's the opposite of a lightsaber? A heavy saber. I mean, yeah, in Kaldia broadcast usually in their official Japan channel. And then time for Unga Bunga. Personally, I don't believe the game will ever add auto battle. I think the game is just designed around playing the battle system. Okay, there are a bunch of interviews. I might have to look that up in my own time. Because it really is... like... I mean, not to glaze them too much, but it really is a brilliant story overall. And like, how do you come up with that? Or what was his inspirations that did it, you know? So you're here. I'm tired of waiting. How long do you intend to keep me waiting? Still though, it looks like it was worth a little boredom. That beauty of yours. So beautiful, beautiful, truly beautiful. Your beauty is fitting for the world's greatest treasure, Rome. Heir to our beloved Rome. What did you say your name was? Don't fall silent, even if it's on a battlefield, be eloquent. Or do you intend to fight without giving me your name? Is that the way of the current Roman Emperor? Ooh. Now then, speak. Who is the one who would force me to take up arms? What is your name? When it comes to fate, related, it's not surprising to have a visual novel length story. True. Joke pun there? Yeah. Nero, I am the 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire. My name is Nero Claudius. I will take you out, pretender to the throne. I like how you announced yourself, otherwise it would be so dull. You, guest commander, thank you for coming from a distant land. Tell me your name as well. I am Boog. You're kind of plump, aren't you? I mean, someone has to say it. Of course, Rome is the pinnacle of civilization, and that begins with gourmet food. Plumpness is power. True. Take the 5th emperor here. She's plump in all the right places, although inferior to my woman, the queen of dessert. But that's fine. Well, he means, if I remember correctly, Caesar ended up with Cleopatra, or am I thinking wrong? Yeah, dessert. 1S. Yeah, okay. Yeah, plump in all the right places, although inferior to my woman, the queen of the... That's why I was thinking queen of desert, because of Cleopatra. But that's fine. As it befits the mystery of man who subdued Gaul, you soften a woman's heart as naturally as you breathe. But I am not a woman like my mother. I am an emperor and a young maiden. Ollie, rotund man, your words fail to strike a chord in my heart. Is that so? Now, can I introduce you to my salad and pizza combo? Can we get down to business? I want to ask you something about the United Empire and the Holy Grail. Oh, then, what's your name over there? It's Boog. So you're the master, huh? I see, so this master and servant. You seem very different from the one I know. Or are you the proper one? In any case, I suppose you're my enemy. It's a pain, but so be it. Let me reward you for coming all this way. I will let you witness the power of my golden sword. Crocia, Morris. Or Crocia. Don't say that. Gold is my color. Mine, the one who built the Golden Theater. Yeah, Caesar should just open Little Caesar in Rome, not gonna lie. I mean, it's hot and ready in 5 minutes. Not a sponsor, but... Little Caesars has definitely come in clutch in my life a few times. That's the spirit. Protect her well, demi-servant. Fight well, and perhaps I will tell you where to find the Holy Grail that you seek. Now then, come forth. The die has already been cast. They spelled that wrong, that's for sure. D-Y-E, not D-I-E. Well, no, it's the... You think so? Because it's the die has been cast, as in... You think... No, I'm... Really? Because I would have thought it's die as in, like, the cloth, like the stain has already happened. I was always under the impression it was the opposite one. Well, yeah, I know die is referring to colored articles. I just always, when I hear the die has been cast, I always thought it's not, well, you've already tossed the dice. It's, the stain's made, it can't be undone. Things can, either way, it's still the same thing. Really? You learn something new every day. It is. The die is cast, not die or die has been cast. The phrase comes from Latin alia est, refers to a game of chance of die, a singular cube used in games, being thrown unable to be retrieved, symbolizing a decision that has already been made. Wow. Now, that's two sayings that have completely changed my perspective. The other one was in for a penny, out for a pound. It's crazy. Another history lesson from fate. Wow. Apparently so. Well, I guess Caesar is truly great. We'll do this. Oh, these guys are actually... It's just a battle. I didn't pay attention to that fully. I was too distracted. Okay, favorite dice related saying in D&D related is miss the table, miss the monster. I like, yes, it's natural. But that's also a good saying as well. I used to play it a lot back in my college days, but I have not played it in a long time. The last similar thing to D&D I played was Baldur's Gate. 3, which was amazing. I just never finished it. And then to clear up space on my computer, it took up 100 gigabytes because of how many saves I did. So I would definitely have to replay that game. That's the only thing I can do. You know what? We're gonna finish with Kiara. Get clammed. Orion and his casual 100,000 buster crits. What a ridiculous servant. Yeah, he's kind of a crazy guy, it seems. Super Orion. True. He does have it in his name. Now we get to see who's really pulling the strings. Get clammed takes up an entirely different meaning when talking about Kiara, I'm sure. Pun unintended, but also slightly intended. OG Orion is the one with Artemis. Oh, okay. You certainly are strong. No. Who would even place a fine general like me on the front lines in the first place? Can't call this best man for the job. Again, also if I remember correctly though, Caesar, at least until his illness started taking effect, was a great swordsman as well. But it is true, you never want your general on the front lines. Wielding such a devastating sword, how can you even say that? Just what would you expect of a saber class? He's truly a skilled servant. Such a monster. Oh, and I thought he was just a fake emperor. No, you're wrong about that, Nero Claudius. I'm still the emperor, though no such title existed in my time. In response to your beauty and courage, I shall tell you my name. I am Caesar. In other words, I am Rome. Gaius Julius Caesar. What? That's the name of the ruler who preceded our first emperor. But you're dead. How can this be? You've already met Caliga, I presume. Then you should already know. We're genuine, both myself and him. Try to relax. You are beautiful, truly beautiful. Your beauty can match any other treasure in the world. You did, my servant. You too are beautiful. Very nice indeed. Nice body, too. I admire your courage, strength, and beauty. Therefore, I shall tell you one thing. The Holy Grail is located in a castle within the United Empire's capital, or more precisely in the hands of our court mage. Mage, can you tell us the name of that person? I can't. Your reward ends here, for I have no reason to tell you more. Now, Emperor Nero, your hardship is not something I wish for. But I have my own reasons to fight. I want that Holy Grail for myself as well. They say once a servant has obtained the Holy Grail, they can get any wish granted. This is rather greedy, as I am already dead, but I must fulfill the promise that I made. Well then, it's time for me to be serious. It's been a while, so I needed to exercise. The poor golden sword also needs occasional use. Serious? This presence, please be careful. His magical energy level is rising. No, he's unleashing what he's been holding back. I guess our opponent has gotten serious, or rather, he didn't fight seriously until now. Oh. I came, I saw, now I must conquer. I mean, one of the hardest lines in history. Still waiting for more historical servants like Neil Armstrong, Einstein, or even my neighborhood grumpy uncle. I definitely wasting all my saints quartz with it. Okay. You mean Neil Armstrong, right? By Einstein, you mean Einstein. What, isn't Einstein in the game, or am I wrong? He isn't, no. No, he wasn't in the game, sadly. No, there's Tesla and Edison, though. Really? That seems like a huge missed opportunity to not have Einstein in there. Ooh. There we go. See ya. I wonder if I could think of any historical figure who I would choose. They are avoiding adding servants from the previous century. You'll get to meet Edison later. He's a very interesting servant. I think it's because Einstein is too early. So they just won't choose anyone from the 1900s. I guess that's fair. But what about like the 1800s or the 1700s? No, if Edison's in, so definitely around that time. At least people from 200 years and the minimum to be summoned. Is that like a rule, or is that because there's Napoleon too? That is true, there is Napoleon. So does that mean a fake Grand Order is going on in 100 years? We could be seeing people from the 1900s, or even 200 years from now. That's even crazy to think about, if humanity will even last that long, and let alone fate will last that long. It'd be cool. Maybe archivers are watching this now from 300 years in the future or whatever. Did we get him? Yes, I can detect his readings are getting weaker. You won, congratulations. Your sword was very powerful, but as long as I have Senpai's instructions, I can block it. Man, imagine 200 years fake Grand Order anniversaries Michael Jackson. He definitely would be there. And then probably like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. But then they'd all have to be either themselves or anime girls, so. And then can you imagine the art in 300 years? I mean, no, it'd probably say like this, you know? Well, I don't know exactly, but it could go crazy. Being taken out by beautiful women isn't so bad. It's not feasible for me to act like a mere soldier anyway. Seriously, I was helpless against that person's weirdness. That person's? That's right, the true emperor of this era. That person is surely waiting for your arrival at the capital. I'm not an emperor to be exact, but none of the past emperors can stand up against that person. When you see that person's name and face, I wonder how you'll react. I can't wait. I'm not being sarcastic. You are beautiful, no matter what expression you may have. Man, Caesar was kind of trying to be smooth with it. He's like, wait till you see my skinny form. He's gone. What's this? Is this some sort of magecraft or... Let's see, they cryogenically preserve Takuchi's head so they can revive him later, just like Disney. True. Can you imagine that? It's like, oh, I finally get a rest in peace, and then it's like, you've been revived. Write more fate in the future. Here are the people we want you to make in this game. You know, that might be a huge honor, though. That might be kind of cool. He's left this world, Nero. What did you... Like Senpai said, that servant is gone from this world. A servant disappears when facing death. Their temporary body dissipates and their experience is sent back to the throne. I don't quite understand what that guy did. No, that man said earlier. He's never gonna get that good rest. Well, actually, I guess with the way our future is actually heading, he's gonna get a Neuralink chip in his brain, and then there's gonna be an AI made of him that he's gonna be forced to... That AI is going to be forced to write forever, or he's going to be in a machine and forced to write forever. He is a servant, a deceased human transcended into a different form. I see. I made you personally kill the once great ruler, Caesar. Nero. No, nothing. I commend you for defeating one of the emperors. Now Gaul is truly under my command. We have shown the United Empire what we can do. Just as I wished, just as my people wished, the Rome blessed by our ancestors and gods is returning to us. I will bring Rome back into my hands. Until then, no matter what, I cannot afford to stop here. Ooh, the palace. Caesar's palace? Las Vegas, gambling? Just kidding. So Caesar was defeated. Oh, yes, it seems that way. I only used him because he had a wish for the Grail. This shouldn't cause many issues. I can summon as many new servants as I want. If there's an issue, it's that foolish berserker. Isn't it obvious that berserkers are fools? I was surprised he would defy my orders. Is blood thicker than water? What a joke. For my destiny, my beloved niece. Finally, he's using the right thing instead of my sister's daughter. Nero is irrelevant. Beautiful child, Nero. You will be loved. Loved, so loved. Therefore, in my destiny. I regret not having a command spell. However, I have quite the spell ready for you. You will kill your niece with your own hands, then drown in regret. You will destroy everything else in this era. That said, you likely don't have enough intellect left to regret. My servants truly are inconvenient beings. No matter how legendary you are, or how much superhuman strength you possess, in the end you are just mere familiars. Puppets on a string. With the power to change the world at will, yet the freedom is not allowed. Talk about irony. Say, wouldn't you agree? Well then. Oh, excuse me, come to think of it, you are a servant too. That's why you must obey me. If anything called destiny exists for you, I am it. The utter annihilation of this era, the death of an emperor, Nero, the collapse of ancient Rome, the death of humanity. That is my duty, bestowed upon me by our king. Yes. Then it is time to replenish our lost personnel. The summoning ritual is almost finished. This is different than the incomplete ones in Chaldea. I can truly summon a servant at will. We were created as such. With this summoning ritual, I stand at the end of this world. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's Leonidas. Servant Lancer, true name Leonidas. I will serve you from here on. I just imagine if one day every people could summon servants, that would be fun and hilarious. I mean... I could see maybe like a service, like you go to a specific building and then you're like, I want to talk to Nikola Tesla, and then you pay like $300 and then summon him. In this scenario, everyone had enough manus though. Oh, heroic spirit from Thermopylae. Not bad. Use your full powers to eliminate Nero Claudius. Fate Requiem? Oh, is that a real thing? Is a Fate light novel series written by... Apparently this is Fate Requiem. Interesting. Speak wise, I really miss their dice roll events. Was it also like a little gacha game or something, or is this different? Oh, now we're going back. I see. That's how it's going to be played. So we just, it's just a light novel. So we completed the map, but now we're bouncing back and forth. The trip back home. We're on section 8. I guess this will probably be our last section for the night, and then we'll be streaming more Fate next week. Oh, should use Casto Nero here just for fun? Sure. I might have to refresh or go... Oh, there we go. Now I remember why I dislike the Singularity so much. Is it because we do bounce back and forth a little bit? Or is it because what happens now? Did you hear what the farmer said just now? The traveler we passed yesterday said the same thing. That an ancient god has appeared. Could it be true? Man, I'm not gonna lie. If I heard Leonidas was running around, I would also be like... You guys will not believe me. I wonder, it's an interesting phrase. If he said, ancient god, could it be from the age of the gods? To be precise, it's the 4th time we've heard it. None of them seem to be lying. An ancient god appeared on an island in the Mediterranean. For a rumor, it's very specific. Well, Gaul faces the Mediterranean. It's not unusual to hear such rumors. But after hearing it over and over, I'm intrigued, though we're on our way back to Rome now. It is intriguing, huh? I mean, I'm extremely intrigued. Boog, what do you think? May have to do with the Holy Grail? I think we might have misheard. I think it has to do with the Holy Grail. But that's just me, I have some insight. Well, I don't know about that. Caesar said their court mage has possession of it. We can't tell if it's Lev Lenore or not. but it is possible that he moved to the Mediterranean. Also, doesn't Leonidas get summoned in Babylon and he has like a really cool animation scene? Or am I just imagining that too? I feel like there's an edit of him or something. Okay, yes, he was in the anime. And he has a really super cool scene versus the Gorgon. Yes. I was hoping summon the current president as the heroic spirit and making him reduce the tariffs and taxes and making renovate Americans' healthcare system. Won't mention his name or I'll get wrecked. Use your command spells on him. I'm pretty sure the next few sections are almost all useless to the rest of the Singularity story. Oh, well, that'll be interesting. Oh, because we're probably chasing after Leonidas. No, well, he could be a real god. Technically speaking, all US presidents are in the game. I mean, George Washington would be cool. But I think if I were to meet any president, it'd probably have to be Teddy Roosevelt. He was just a really cool guy, at least from what I've read about him. No, well, he could be a real god. An island where a god lives, huh? Ah, that sounds so romantic. An ancient god in the 1st century, this supposedly god divine spirits returned to the land once more. All current and future presidents as one character? Well, what's the character? Now I'm intrigued. Is it just America herself or himself? Lady Liberty or something? Edison was the president as well. Oh, wow. It is America himself. That's crazy. The President King of the United States. You know what? To be honest, I'll probably forget it by the time we reach there. Or I'll summon him somehow. Can I summon my local kebab seller as a servant? No. I think that's just slavery to get free kebabs. Are the kebabs that legendary? Wait a second. I summon you, kebab servant, for a grand order. A truly grand order. Serve me for the rest of your life and make kebabs. Question, Doctor, is materialization of divine spirits really possible? It's difficult. So much of that is nigh impossible. At least it's not possible with Chaldea's system. Divine spirit? Divine spirit, not heroic spirit. We get some lore now. Yes, it's different than a heroic spirit. It is said to be a higher being than elementals. Divine beings are mentioned in many legends of this world, sometimes as natural phenomenon or symbols of authority. They are what you call God or gods. Just think of divine spirits as a term to define them. They're already gone from the face of the earth. Perhaps they never existed in the first place. It's hard to understand with magecraft developed after Anno Domini. After all, we can't observe them in our time. True. When you pray to the gods in times of trouble, they don't give help that easily, do they? Maybe that was a bad example. In any case, they do not exist. However, several pieces of supporting evidence exist, hence we predict divine spirits exist in a higher dimension. Well, this is based off of like the whole legend and story thing, and it's just, since there's so much belief, it would make sense that quote-unquote gods would be divine and super strong. There is a difference between divine spirits and gods, but that doesn't really matter. Is it, I guess, is it the case of the gods, or is it, I wonder what the difference would be. At the very least, they won't do anything directly. No, they can't do anything. Okay, this is part of the stupid self-contradictory rules because we do just have divine spirits that exist as full servants or pseudo-servants. Okay. Anyways, it's impossible. The world has long been that of humans and civilization. Even if there was a kind of god, realistically, they wouldn't be able to regain a lost future. Oof. We're the only ones who can possibly save the world and its future. So let's get back to an early topic, whether or not a divine spirit can materialize as a servant. So then I guess the question is, does fate run to it often where there's just so much, sometimes they contradict themselves, or do they kind of, this is back to like the first year of story was a little rough and then they found their groove? They can't, that's the answer. Even if they were inclined to do so, even if technology reached realms of true magic, it's disadvantageous. In theory, it should not necessarily be impossible, though. Then the god of the Mediterranean? It's probably not a god from somewhere, probably of a materialized divine spirit is quite low. But there might be that 1 in a million chance if it is a god that fell from his throne. Okay. Nasuverse rules are more like suggestions, the way they keep breaking them. Fate gets away with it by having information is only given by characters and they sometimes know wrong. So it's more realistic because we're only following the perspective, but in the grand scheme of things, it's actually like this. In the grand order of things. This is pointless. If it's on our mind, so much fine. It would be a good idea to verify. Fortunately, we're facing the Mediterranean Sea. It's actually smart though. It's a great failsafe. You guys just don't understand because I'm only giving you information from the character world perspective. I feel like it was more likely that they just changed their minds about divine spirits being summonable. Okay then. Rear ranks are being assaulted by an unknown monster. We can't hold it down at this rate. Perfect timing. I am detecting traces of magical energy. It could be the Holy Grail that's causing the monster to spawn. Let's go. Be careful. But be careful, be quick. Jack be nimble, or Mash be nimble, Mash be quick. Yes, master. Commencing battle. Oh no, now we're fighting ghosts. Okay, increase attack. Level 6, 3 turns, okay. Increase Noble Phantasm. Ooh, instantly nice. Now, I guess this might be a hard question to answer, but without spoilers, is there like a funny rule maybe you guys heard that Nasu made and then like went back on, if that makes any sense? Like, is there a funny, like, a big contradiction he maybe made, or like a big oopsie he forgot or something? If that makes any sense. Nah? Oh, okay. No, almost. Nasu has never broken any of his rules. Oh, okay. So he's always stayed true. It's just the people taking his work have messed it up. Oh, he only sidesteps his rules. Ah, I see. Loopholes. He loves loopholes. Okay. He always finds... He changes the rules, never breaks them. Ah, I see. He always finds loopholes for them. I mean, is there any, like, big or funny or good examples? Or, again, no, not really. Okay. To quote Mr. Gilgamesh, I am, there was I see. And then they added Shiki to Fate Grand Order. Interesting. Well, it's gonna be very interesting once I learn more about Garden of Sinners. Okay, this is a pretty cool one. Oh, like a beast class servant? Okay. By the way, do I have enough leaves of evocation to buy a new welfare servant? I do. But I'm probably gonna do that next week after I do the paid summon. Because I haven't really decided on what servant I want yet. That's cool. Most of the welfares are very, very strong. I mean, I have also yet to really run into a problem where I have not been able to complete a mission. You know? I have yet to really run into any problems. You know what? We can do Draco. Why not? Mix it up a little bit. The battle has ended. There are no reinforcements. Ah, how awful to think that spirits of the dead would materialize on their own. Yeah, I guess fortunately and unfortunately. I'm used to it. So, what were we talking about? But then hopefully at that point, I won't be such a fake Grand Order baby where I'll be like, guys, I don't know how to get through this. Hopefully I can be like, guys, I know exactly how to get through this and be impressive. Right, that Mediterranean god. Personally, I really like to find out about that. Are you sure? Don't you need to return to Rome? I don't know what this ancient god may be, but what if it's truly one of the gods? It's not impossible, right? There are Roman legends. For instance, Romulus, the founder and first king of Rome, became the newest god after he disappeared in lightning. Things like that occasionally happen. Ancient gods, how amusing. Draco Ascension 1 or 2, kinda bad. I wish you could see the third one since it's the most, baddest Ascension in the game. Really? Okay. Is it a spoiler or is it just not a lot of people have unlocked it yet? Further assume they are gods of Rome. If the United Empire's emperor took that god away, we'd have bigger problems. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't want that. That's the one thing I absolutely cannot stand. To be honest, I don't know if the spoilers or not because it's from the event. Second Ascent is a war crime? Okay. Well, I know I can't show it on the screen thanks to Haru showing me, but I can at least look at the different Ascensions real quick. Okay. Well, I definitely see why the second one is not allowed. But the third one, I can see why that would be. Draco doesn't matter to the story of Fate Grand Order Mobile outside the collab. Okay. At this point, Draco's third ascension isn't a spoiler because the event already happened. I mean, it's a drastic difference between 1 and 3, but that's just me. I see, Your Majesty. Words are reasonable. As guest commanders, we'd be happy to accompany you. Aren't you enjoying this too much, Doctor? That's not true. I just can't hide my overflowing curiosity as a researcher. And she's already in the game. I know she's in the game. I guess I didn't know that there was a jump from that to that. Which, again, isn't a huge spoiler or anything like that. And I'm sure I'll learn about it one day. The Draco event will get a rerun if North America follows JP. Well, surely it has to, right? Come on, say something, Nero. Nero, are you alright? What? No, I've decided a triumphant return for the sea might not be so bad. Then we'll continue our journey back through the sea. I'm rather tired of traveling on land. She spaced out just now. Right, this must be what Boudica was talking about. There's something I'm worried about. Something about Nero. It happened right after you got here. I wonder if you noticed. She occasionally spaces out. She's been like that ever since the United Empire showed up. If they only knew. I think it might just be me, but when it happens, I feel a slight trace of magical energy. She's a human from this era, not a maid. Still, I definitely feel it. I asked her about it, but she doesn't feel it at all. Can you guys keep an eye out? I mean, about her. As the governors of Gaul, Spartacus and I must... Geez, this is a huge grammar error. You can't see it all the way. It says, and I must to continue protecting this place. That's what it says. That's crazy. About her, if possible, I'd like to rely on you all. Understood, you are worried about Nero, aren't you? I wouldn't worry about her at all. It's not something I want to do personally. For better or for worse, she's the symbol of this land. If something happens to her, it would be a war lost. I don't want to lose another war. That's the only reason I care about her. Right. Well then, that's that. Mash, we still have time, right? I love musting to continue. What does that mean? Oh no, that's... It's the end of the night, forgive me. Before you leave, I will teach you the best of Britannia cuisine. I'd be happy if you learned it and made it your specialty. No, that's... You're so cute, you should start training to be a bride. True. Oh geez, so cute, come here. You know what, this is probably the most animation we've seen so far. Yeah, he got me with that one. They're mashing together. You stay cheerful forever, don't get too hurt and don't be too reckless. You really are an adorable girl. Yes, well, I am, Senpai's, there, I'm so happy to see you grow into such a fine lady. Why isn't she giving me that treatment? Why Mash? Oh well. Yeah, I definitely sense a trace of magical energy in Nero, but that just might mean she has the potential to be a mage. I wonder what it is. We don't have enough info. Alright then, it's settled. Let's go. We must first hurry and procure a ship. I think because Boudica is a mother in history and has a daughter. I mean... You know. Before that, Master, look, the enemy army remnant. I feel their presence. Yes, I've detected multiple life forms. I am getting hostile readings from the United Empire troops in Gollum. I leave them be if they're fleeing home, but if they're headed here, it can't be helped. Let's defeat them. Increase Noble Phantasm gauge each turn, 6 turns, critical strength. Okay, definitely. Crazy. We should be able to get it in time, I think. Like, you know what? Guys, I remembered it this time. Oh. Never use Draco's third skill if you haven't used your second skill, just saying. I used the first skill. Okay, that's kind of crazy information. Thank you. Last time, I did not remember I can actually do that. And I'm embarrassed to say it took me like 4 or 5 streams to actually realize this side of the screen is actually here with skills and command spells. Modern servant abilities is like Yu-Gi-Oh's card effects. Where they're just kind of willy-nilly then by the sounds of it. At least in the anime, it was nothing like trying it in real life. They were night and day different. Oh, in terms of lots of info. This poor guy, he is not gonna know what hits him. See ya, sucker. Don't crash the game, there you go. That's a lot of blood. Well, this would suck. Yu-Gi-Oh cards are really like read like essays nowadays. That's unfortunate. That's actually not blood from her chalice. I would assume it's from all the people she killed. If only you can see the 10th anniversary servant skill describers. It's literally an essay for one skill. You get all 3 command spells back after a day if you spend them. It used to be only be 1 a day. I thought they were permanent. I was still of the mindset you get 3 throughout your whole account, and then someone told me you can actually use them. And I was like, oh. It's more or less taken care of. Now then, let's regroup and head out to sea. It's good to travel by sea, Boog. Let me show you my brilliant sailing skills. I can't wait. Right. Such an honest fellow. The Emperor is amazing. Whatever you say, she interprets it in a positive way. Man, 3 command spells for the rest of your account would suck. I know, right? But that's what I thought. It's like, it was accurate to the lore. So I'm like, there must be one like super encounter that you'll run into or something like that. I don't know why I thought like that. It would be interesting if they did that, but or at least maybe for each singularity. 3 per 24 hours because you are absorbing those new summer servant skills descriptions. It's like a brick of messy words that you can't read. I'd be just like pressing it. Fair enough. And then 3 per 24 hours because you are absorbing the magical energy of all of the other masters that died in that explosion. And then with this being said, I don't think there's anything else I can do except turn my... How'd we do on SP points? We were at... Oh, AP points. We were at 76 and we ended on 117. It's not bad at all. Chaldean command spells are different from regular ones. They are weaker but way easier to replenish in lore. Okay. And then Chaldean command spells are different from regular ones. They are weaker but way... Oh, my bad. And I just read that twice. Okay. And then I mean, in Japan server, those new summer servers... Man, I don't know why I'm spacing out for a second. I apologize. And lore Fate Grand Order spells are weaker than normal Holy Grail Wars, so they can only be used to boost or revive servants. Okay. I think it's because they were all so similar together that they just kind of fused. Oh, we don't have enough to do more, unfortunately. But with that being said, you guys, that's kind of it for Fate Grand Order for the night. I'm just going to check a few things and then I'll say my outro. I'm going to check one more thing. I don't... Is anyone else streaming Fate right now? Just, there's a couple people, but most of them are... Oh, there's a new Fate Grand Order player. Alright, can't wait to see what SSR character you will get next week. Fingers crossed, as long as the account works. But with that being said, I'll say my outro. Thank you very much for following as well. I appreciate it. Need more memory. Tomorrow, if you guys are interested, Reverse 1999. Also join the Discord as well so you can keep up to date. And then choose your section if you're just interested in a specific one. So then you guys will constantly know. But I've been Boog the Goob. Thank you for watching. May God bless you and peace. See you guys next time. I am going to raid someone though, so if you want to stay for that, you guys are more than welcome to. But if not, I understand. As long as they're not playing copyright music. Oh, I can't mute the game volume. I guess I'll have to close this game real quick. There we go. Thank you guys for joining. I really do appreciate it. Okay, they're not talking. I'm not rating this person, unfortunately. Well, never mind. I'm not rating anyone. But with, I guess that is it for the night. So, again, thank you. Reverse 1999 tomorrow. And then paid servant next week. Hopefully, if all goes well. So, yeah. And then, again, I know I keep saying it, but videos will be coming in the future. I don't know how. I'll make it somehow. And we'll figure it out. So, with that being said, hope you guys have a good night. Peace. Oh, unfortunately, you came right at the end, Nemo, but I hope you have a good rest of your night or day too. Nemo, Captain of the Nautilus. Great name.